Alright guys, tournament underway.
I remember being surprised in this game since she was somewhat of her classic.
That's a big comeback that she could have had. Is actually
Your health away.
And the other thing, I mean, you may think that this game basically looks like KOF, and it is. I mean, it is based on the KOF 2003 engine with like minor elements from 2002. But a huge thing this game is missing is rolls, and it doesn't have hops either. So even though it plays similar to KOF, you have to play this in its own way. You can't treat this like it's KOF, or else you'll get blown up.
I remember this game being a good kind of a halfway point because at that time I was really playing a lot of Street Fighter and CVS2. So the fact that I didn't have to worry about short hops or the snapback moves, the rolls, really helped me adjust in terms of getting the overall rhythm down. How you doing, Rizone? Thanks for subscribing.
And yeah, you just saw it right there. Kasumi, she spent her X seed, it whiffed, did nothing for Yamete, and he gets punished for it.
But Kasumi playing that matchup very well, and like, you know, like tier list wise, like Terry just beats her overall every move. But you know, you can just go in and go for the punish. And that's the most important thing about SVC, is that it's not only the tier list, but also like how well you play the neutral.
What can you tell me about Guile in this game? I've always been curious what his particular placing is. He felt pretty awkward. He has good damage and pretty good normals as well. I really like his he has a new super in this game that I really like as a bust out and keep people out of his grill. More reliable than his flash kick justice, I think.
Yeah, so I'll share the tier list in the chat after the set, but in my opinion, I mean, it is my tier list, and I've only played this game for so long. I mean, I've played it for like a year at most. But my opinion of Guile, he's definitely like close to top 10 with bosses on. Not exactly, but very close. He's got impeccable zoning because of Sonic Boom. That only takes 30 frames to charge up. This isn't Street Fighter. We have to charge it for like a second minimum. He can just keep throwing those out, and the same for Flash Kick. This is KOF after all, so 30 frame charges, that's all you need. He can zone a bit incredibly well. without bosses, I would definitely argue he's top 5.
Yeah, Guile's kind of ridiculous. You can't jump in on him.
I can see.
You can't jump in on him. Sonic Boom Flash.
It's crazy how fast he recovers from the Sonic Booms, too. Like, as soon as it leaves his hand, he's ready to chase after and do some stuff.
That's a horrific cancel, by the way.
Yo, thank you to Riz1 for the sub, by the way. I missed that. Thank you. Oh my god, you can't get it.
Yeah. This is a no-fly zone, my friend. There's a reason why I'm in the Air Force.
I mean, what Terry can do, he could definitely guard cancel front step, but there's only so much he can do with that as well, because Guile recovers so quickly that if he's not already close to Guile, then it essentially kind of is a waste of meter if he can't even, like, close the gap. He is just doing so well, just keeping Terry out right now.
What I'm really amazed is not only how fast he recovers, but how long that Sonic Boom lingers. Like, that thing goes slow. That's a good cancel.
That was an excellent cancel on Guile's part. For real, damn.
Alright, Yamete ties it up. Let's see how Panikko responds.
Yeah, when you're playing this game at its peak, it can really get very fast. Like you know how to punish everything optimally, you know how to play the zoning game, the rushdown game, it gets incredibly fast. Like, I would argue almost faster than KOF even.
Oh yeah.
I can see that. Like, that's the one I was talking about. I love that move. But yeah, I can see what you mean by the rhythm of the game really speeding up. I mean, the moment Kyo gets complacent, he has a lot of work he has to do to really make Guile hurt. And you see, Guile has some pretty high damage normals, so doesn't have to think about punish. As you said, charges faster, and Sonic Boom recovers really, really fast. So that means that Guile, once he, alright, there you go. Now he has to work all over again. And Kyo's bust up, by the way, or his Exceed move. Sorry, I'm getting too much lingo. His Exceed move is the, that quarter circle forward ×2 punch move. I think it's called the Shiki or something like that.
I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
But yeah, it's the punchy super from CVS, where a big burst comes out and then he throws those punches. So that's going to be an Exceed. It's not going to help him get through this zoning. Kyo does some options. He does, as you see, have that down kick, where he does that arc. But he's trying to get in the old-fashioned way, and actually it works. So Guile has to sit on that for a while until he has meter to guard cancel. But good stuff to Panikko for closing this gap. But now he's got to do it all over again because now he's lost the life lead.
Yeah, I wanted to say, you're going to see a lot of counter picks in this tournament because this definitely is like a very matchup-heavy game.
Yo.
Whoa,
Sorry,
just
Longtooth just donated $100. $100. Can we get some buttons for Longtooth, guys? That is ridiculous.
Dude,
Appreciate
my man
Longtooth.
Longtooth. Holy crap. Thank you.
Oh, down C got him. I think that might have did. Oh no, he got thrown. I was thinking that maybe Panikko had him, but sadly that clutch throw and time ran out.
Yeah, I mean, Guile wins this one.
Alrighty, it's first to 3 you said, right?
Yeah, first to 3.
I saw it up there, first to 3. Just answer my own question. Iori.
Oh boy, yeah, time for the Maiden Masher cancels. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So for those who don't know, Iori in this game can cancel his Maiden Masher into a special ender, and it looks totally rad. The problem is it doesn't really do much damage.
Well, there's no reason not to do it anyways, because the thing is, it's completely free.
I know.
It's not 2002.
Yo, thank you Ziggy Pixter for the 20 tier 1s. You guys are so insane. And yo, my man's 4Phils here. My man's 4Phils is watching, best Falk in the world. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to Ziggy Pixter.
So, Maya, speaking of Maiden Masher, I'm going to guess that's why Iori is here. He can Maiden Masher through the Sonic Booms, right?
If I remember correctly, yeah, he can. It's and he has to be very careful about spending the meter, of course. You only have so much to work with in this game. but he's doing good so far, and he's able to handle, and that too, his jump D has good range. He's able to play the fire game. He tried to go for...
He has a parry super too. He has a parry exceed, just like Kasumi does. So now he can't use it anymore because he already burned it. It's, as Arturo said, it's 1 per game, not 1 per round.
Thanks so much for subscribing.
Now, when you do land, like, when you do use it, it actually has a really long active window. Like, you might think it's over, but then you accidentally hit Iori and you still get hit by it. So it lasts longer than you think it does, but it is one use. You have to be extremely careful about it. Orochi Iori in this game, in comparison, his exceed is a command grab, so it's much more easier to confirm into.
Good bust out. So that does have some invincibility from the looks of it.
Yeah, what was it? 3 frame?
Yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah, that was really smart from Guile to bust out with that. And gets him with the
My God.
justice.
My God, that input is absolutely horrific. I can imagine him mashing his stick in a way. Damn. That was an excellent.
I was labbing it this afternoon. That's a tighter input than in most Street Fighter games. And it feels like you have to kind of delay it like Super Turbo to really get it to come out consistently. Like down back, neutral, down forward, neutral, down back, neutral, up forward, rather than the typical consistent motion that you're used to with Street Fighter games and that move.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but...
Absolutely. Assessor Guile main, yeah. It is like that.
Well, it's nice to see the Capcom characters showcased like this. Guile does look very fun. I love his 2P palette in this game too. The blue and white, that's a good palette.
Absolutely. So, just to get this out of the way, next set is going to be HuBBsGVN versus Santo, and I'm surprised HuBBs is playing. I mean, I know him through Virtua Fighter. We don't really talk a whole lot, but yeah, I mean, he's doing his grind to keep the Virtua Fighter dream alive, and I absolutely respect the guy for doing that. They're in set, by the way.
Thanks so much for subscribing.
And shoutouts to the Virtua Fighter crew, as dedicated as always. Congratulations to having VF3 with rollback. By the way, Rezone, I was talking about how in Super Turbo you can store the charge for supers like Chun-Li can. I was saying it almost feels like that way to do charge supers for Guile in this game.
Absolutely. So we got Akuma versus Earthquake.
Oh,
if there's one thing I can...
Oh, so...
There's one thing... Oh, go ahead.
No, that was confirming that it was Santo and HuBBs.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, there's one thing I can say about Akuma for sure in this game. He is one of those characters that I can tell you straight face, no one knows what the matchup is. Everyone's playing Shin Akuma on Fightcade more than they ever do regular Akuma, to the point that there are regular Akuma players, of course, but he is such a rare pick on Fightcade, at least, that no one really knows how to play him. He's so underrated, though. He's a great character, tons of amazing mix-ups, great pressure, good confirms. He is in Shin Akuma, of course, and Shin Akuma, he is very busted, but you're seeing it with Santo right now. He is giving Earthquake a hell of a time.
So I should note, if you are seeing Earthquake, he fights absolutely nothing like he does in any of the Samurai Showdowns. Consider this pretty much Earthquake in name only with the way he fights.
Jesus Christ, what am I seeing?
This is dead.
Yeah, you're seeing Akuma at his finest. Like, this guy, he knows how to play Akuma.
I don't need to unlock my true form to defeat you.
Yeah, this man's true form is death combo.
Well, the Shin Akuma has one too, I think. Does he?
He should. I mean, I don't ever see it, but I believe he should have one. Yeah. The problem is I don't see it because anytime someone plays Shin Akuma on Fightcade, which is very often, by the way, they always just jump, double air fireball, and it is very effective pressure. But because of guard cancel front step, if you know how to push through it effectively, it can actually get you blown up as Shin Akuma. But the thing is, that's all people do with him, that or spam supers, and he can get away with doing that, don't get me wrong, but...
So you saw Earthquake whiff his version of Take No Prisoners. Akuma dashed forward to avoid the move. it comes down on top of their head rather than through the ground. One thing Akuma does have over Shinoku, in my opinion, is just, I suppose, raw damage. Like, his supers hurt a lot more in general than Shinokuma's does, and you saw earlier, even just getting scratched by a super can take a chunk of your health away based on how scaling works. So, Earthquake has to watch himself, and this... Oh, I was saying, doesn't he have, like, an air-to-air off that?
Yeah, so Earthquake, he does have the teleporter mix-up that he can utilize, but also, if he has to deal with zoning, he does have one saving grace. He has a super that gives him complete invincibility, and it lets him counter from full screen by effectively fighting against zoners that way. Of course, costs meters, and it's a super attack, but he's not completely defenseless against zoners. But there's one area you absolutely do not want Earthquake to be in. It's the corner. He gets so much jank out of the corner. He's just such a massive target, and you're seeing it right now. It is torture for Earthquake.
This is looking rough. Oh no, we got crossed up. It's not the end. Trying to create some distance. Oh no! Low profiling through the teleport slam. That's unfortunate. This is... yeah, that's it. You can't get over that. You'd have to teleport. Or he could have done the take no prisoners move as well, because once that animation started, like the fireball would have hit him at that point, but either way.
He probably could have also super jumped as well, because that looked like a regular jump.
Yeah. And sadly, Akuma is... or Earthquake is too big to jump over that particular speed of fireball, that situation. Just like in other Street Fighter games, particularly earlier ones, you can control certain supers can be executed with different levels of quote-unquote strength. They do pretty much the same damage, but the speed they come out at varies, or the animation is shorter. For example, Sagat in this game has Tiger Raid, but depending on the light or heavy version, it'll do less hits.
Shout out to this Sagat player.
Yeah, so I'll say this right now. Sagat's definitely better than Earthquake, but he has one serious issue. His low Tiger shot doesn't actually hit low, it hits mid.
And also his high, it's high, it's not mid, like every other projectile in the game.
I mean, it goes like...
it goes, if you like shoot, let's say Hadouken, Ryu, and Sagat just, shoots another projectile high, it just goes above it.
Oh god, I thought meant high is like high, mid, low. You mean like it's really, really high to the point of really helping in Fireball Wars?
Yeah. And you can't even cancel it in a way. There's like, if you have, let's just say, if you have like, you see, Sagat is really struggling in the corner. Because he cannot shoot the Tiger.
Yeah, and Santo takes convincing 3-0. My goodness, so you mentioned earlier, Lich, you wanted to see what regular Akuma can do. He's definitely showing that he does not need to unlock his final form to beat anybody. That was ridiculous.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I'm saying. His mix-ups are insane in this game. And people don't realize that because they don't play regular Akuma. But his flip, his demon flip, I mean, that alone gives him some really great options to mix up. And you just saw right there how he ended the match. That max mode combo, absolute insanity.
Yeah, I was sick. And once again, guys, just want to bring your attention to the match arena once again. So let me get out of the admin page. Right now we're at $126.60. Wow! Thank you guys so much for the support, especially Longtooth and Psycho Blue. We still have 85 codes left to use, guys. So click the claim code button. Use up the code. You'll donate 30 cents to the prize pool, and make sure to check out all the sponsor quests. We got Power A, we got Lucid Sound, we got G Fuel Energy, we got Matcherino, we got Punch Planet, we got Twitter quests. Make sure to right-click the dot for all that extra sponsor money. We got YouTube quests, we got Twitch quests, we got Click quests. Look at that, like multiple pages of quests. There's tons of free ways for you guys to donate to this tournament. And let me see where the bracket's at. So what? It's a 6. Oh man, of course it's always happens like this when there's a small tournament, somebody donates big. So the real ones that stuck around. Yeah, the real ones that stuck around, they're gonna be getting the payday.
And Saw a nightmare in chat. The bosses are banned in the tournament. What I will say is we'll have exhibition matches afterwards, which will allow the bosses. But for the sake of keeping it fair and so that people would, not complain, I'm just gonna say this right now to be pessimistic for 1 second. No one can agree with the rules for SVC Chaos. It is just one of those things where you could debate the rules all day. No one's going to agree 100%. So I just decided, okay, I'll ban all bosses because if I were to allow even one boss like Dan, he sucks, but someone's going to complain about that too and say, well, all bosses should be allowed. So I'm just going to say no bosses. We'll keep it quote unquote fair, even though this game isn't fair anyways.
Even if they complain, it's a free tournament. Well, online.
Exactly.
Like, what's there to complain about? What's there to complain?
Here's the other thing.
Do you wanna see like Geese Zero bracket?
Like, it'll be one thing, like, it was offline, we're all traveling and the rules change, or it's like some big super major, but nah, like, we just chilling, bro. You might have been, like, if I were you, I would have let everything rock. I want to see the true chaos, but, it's your tournament. I didn't say anything. That's just me personally, though.
Well, yeah, I'll do that next time. Just I wanted to see, test the waters just see how it goes this time, and for sure I'll do it next time because honestly, I think at this point I'm just done trying to accommodate other people.
You can't please everybody when you're doing an event. Some people are gonna get they're gonna be not happy.
Yeah,
that's just how it goes.
That is
you try to please.
you
can try to please as many people as possible, sure. But don't beat yourself up over it.
But yeah, so really quickly, I just put my opinion of the tier list in the chat, and I mean,
it got eaten up by Twitch. I'll give you a sword so your links don't get eaten.
Oh,
all right.
Thanks.
Try now. Do it again.
All right. Yeah. So let me do this. Copy paste.
There you go. Now I can see it.
All right.
Yeah, I mean this is about in line with what I remember. I mean, the game. It hasn't. It's not like there's that big of a community, so I didn't expect the tier list to change that much. I personally thought myself Zero was number 2 to Geese. Geese is a little better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now Geese is also easier to use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dimitri,
I don't really feel like there's a common tier list in a long while. The only one that was around was the one on SRK Wiki, which. I mean, I did think it was a fine tier list, but I felt like it was a bit inaccurate in the sense that
what makes you
the people.
No, yeah, keep
in
going.
the sense. Yeah. Sorry if I'm interrupting. It's just I felt like it was inaccurate in the sense of the people who are building that wiki. They did a great job, but they were also mostly just 2 people testing on console among themselves and the local scene.
Yep.
That's the only major thing that I felt like there's some misinfo that I feel like they're kind of interpreting some of these character placements a little off, I feel. So that's just why I made a new one, and most people seem to agree with it. So I just kept it.
So my only question I have for the tier list is this: you don't consider Mars in the top category? I mean, everybody you have in very strong is good though. Like Terry, Gainitz, Guile. You don't consider Mars a tier above? I mean,
I would probably move him up, and I'd probably also move Dulcim up as well. But those are really the only 2 characters I would think I would switch. Because the thing is, Mars people, he has the unblockable super, especially if you're fighting Earthquake or Hugo. I don't think they can do anything.
They're
exactly. They're too big, and they are just gonna eat it. It's free damage, and I think the only reason I really put Mars people in very strong tier, which to me would be high tier, is the fact that he is more slow and articulate. You can't just pick up and play him. You have to be a little deliberate with him and plan things out. But beyond that, he is a very strong character, and people who try to tell you he isn't, don't listen
bugging.
to them.
Yeah, obviously bugging.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't listen to them if they tell you Mars people sucks. He is a very strong character.
Yeah, man, Mars people with that absolutely horrific super. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, we got to get this show on the road. So me and the doctor, we'll just get our set out of the way. It's going to be commentator versus commentator. So Psycho Blue, you'll be covering for us in the meantime.
Have a good time, guys. I look forward to seeing how things turn out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Alrighty, so it's going to be the Doctor versus Lichmassacre coming up next. I'm excited to see who they pick, and for those who are tuning in, this is a no boss mode. That means no Geese, no Dan, no Goenitz, no Shinakuma, no one who you have to face in arcade mode with certain conditions met, or not met in Goenitz and Dan's case. So this is going to be the base cast only. I look forward to seeing how this turns out. As what is alluded to earlier, high-level play of this game typically sees a lot of those boss characters. You saw the tier list. Many of them are in that particular classification. So I'm excited to see what the rest of the cast can do. It's kind of a showcase to show how deep the rest of the cast in terms of having fun, tech, cool stuff to do.
We are in set, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I saw it. Just waiting for it to load up. We're in.
Where would Athena be? So I'm told Athena is actually not quite that good. I remember Lichmassacre mentioning that earlier. But for now, let's focus on Guile and Kim. So we saw Guile earlier, charging Sonic Booms.
Liberally.
What's up?
No, I said liberally. Charging Sonic Booms liberally like it's free.
Yes, charging Sonic Booms is much shorter, charging it liberally. Almost like an MK type input. It's a 30-frame charge. Now, I believe it's the same for flash kicks as well.
Yep. And, like I mentioned before, Kim's really good. He's really safe. He has some great movement. Like, if he can get in Guile's ass, he can make a lot of big damage happen really quickly.
Absolutely. And for those wondering, this is KOF 2002 Kim pretty much. So he has those Rekkas. He is not quite as absurd as he is in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, but he's still a good threat. And something else that he can do to really mess up Guile's day, well, ideally, because Guile recovers so quickly, he does have Air Super, which can really chase after Guile if he's throwing stuff out, catch him on whiff. Thing is, Guile recovers so quickly that he might be able to flash kick when he tries to do it. Sadly, he got pushed back a little too far by that stand heavy punch to get that Phoenix kick super. Oh no, that's a big whip. He
didn't punish.
There you go.
Yeah, Horseplay says hands down best version of Geese. Like, what about Art of Fighting 2 Young Geese? It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's true, but
yeah,
he's
not playable.
Bootless is way different. Yeah, Bootless is way different too.
Yeah.
I have no idea how Neo Wave Geese is, but we're
He's
gonna
pretty
focus
good.
on SVC. I figured.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, Lichmassacre's doing a good job, but Bust Out getting with the total wipeout. Good flash kick, and there's a flash kick in your face too, and there's another flash kick.
He's going crazy with those flash kicks.
And Kim can pretty much do that, that follow-up and keep his turn, or at least stay safe in many situations. Look how big that hitbox is. Usually if they're getting hit by that, it's a follow-up like that. Oh, no, there you go! Busting out with the Exceed version. That has really, really good startup. And that sealed the deal for Lichmassacre. He is up 1-0, overcoming Guile and the Doctor. It is very weird that Kim is not confirmed in King of Fighters 15. I didn't realize that. Yeah. So I called it a total wipeout, but I think it's called opening gambit in other games. Yeah, this is the last game he's had that particular move. I see Horseplay talk about that. So now the Doctor has moved to Ryu. You saw Tears earlier. Ryu has his struggles, but I'm really curious how the Doctor will overcome Kim's relentless assault. You see Kim can clear distances pretty quickly, and he does have dive kick in this game. It's just down and kick in this one. Really good move. Nice. And I mentioned earlier that with supers, even just getting grazed by them will still hurt a lot, just based on how they scale. And this is coming down to a wire. Good Tatsu, getting away from the super, so Kim burned bar for nothing, but didn't make a difference. He caught the flash kick, and he caught him with the Rekka going up. Checking out this Ryu. I haven't really seen Ryu play in this game, so I've been curious what the situation is going to be like for him. Coming down the wire, and there you go, busting out with Shinku Tatsu. Seals the deal for Doctor. He's up around. Alright, so Arturo, how is the invincibility on his DP in this game? Talk about Ryu.
Not that good. It's okay.
I figured.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And like, you know how SNK DPs are. Well, it depends on the version, but like, you know, they tend to not be as invincible.
Normally I wouldn't blink at that. The thing is, like, it's Capcom version
Of SNK,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and most Street Fighter characters in this game, you saw the tier list. They've got problems.
They do have problems. Yeah,
I mean, you saw Bison, or for those who tuned in early, Bison is almost unplayable. He's got big problems.
Unless you talk about the special characters, and that's pretty close. They're pretty good.
Yeah, Vile and Ken we're good with, but the base cast.
Yeah.
But for now, though, the Doctor is holding him pretty well. And you saw he does have that bust down. It's been working, so that seems to be his main invincible get-off-me stuff.
Nice. He got blown up. He just waited.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, all the boss characters are banned. Yeah, all the boss characters are banned.
Yes.
Next time we'll let it rock and go crazy.
Lichmassacre is going to Iori. We mentioned earlier, Maid Match will go through fireballs, so you better be careful when Iori has bar, because unlike Guile, there's definitely some serious recovery on Ryu's fireball. So he has to be very careful when he is chucking plasma. That's good anti-air, actually, using Shinku Hadouken as an anti-air. So Ryu's, particularly Shinku Tatsu, seems to have a good deal of priority. He stopped a lot of Kim's offense just busting it out, and Kim got sucked in. Lichmassacre converting, and you're seeing that special follow-up. That's completely free, by the way, so if you're doing Maiden Masher, just try and end with that move every single time. There is no extra cost, it does more damage. It doesn't give you any more or less Oki would have otherwise. Oh, that's an interesting trade right there. So you see how far out Ryu presses his hands, and it's going to be rough for the Doctor to come back from this. He could get chipped out as well. This game does have chip kills, like most games at this era. This is pre-esports era, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, case of a sweep, and good stuff with Lichmassacre saving the bar. I was thinking with the way Doctor was throwing fireballs, there might have been Main Matcher coming, but good job saving the bar. He wants to, okay, he just pressed and said I'm going for it. Good DP from Iori, and good DP from Ryu, caught him late. And Ryu at the corner, he does have, you see that, that, what looks like crouching medium kick is actually back and D. So it's down back D. It is cancelable in the specials. And just like, there you go, there's that bust out. Just like with other Street Fighter games, using that move in conjunction with special cancels allows Ryu to kind of maintain his offense. Keeps the pace way he wants. Alright, there we go. Oh, he missed the max route. So yeah, you're going to see when you hit level 3, it's not like it goes full store. Like, now you've activated something called a max meter. That means you can do special cancels like you would with max mode in, or EX mode in King of Fighters 2002. So you saw Iori try to go for a block string using that, but he didn't get the full input, and Ryu capitalized. However, Lichmassacre held on, and now it is tied at 1 round apiece. As round is going to be first 3 all the way through. Good still approach from Iori, just going for crouch jab to stop the Tatsu from continuing. I do like Ryu's Tatsu's game. It's not the best, but it does seem a pretty effective way to get around. Character team has to respect a lot because how active it is. Nice, good DP here from Iori. And once again, Lichmassacre has maximum bar burning. When max bar runs out, it doesn't automatically go to 0. It just goes back to level 2. So if you mind your
Yo, he's got a big donation. Sorry, we're at $200, guys, for our 6-person tournament. Yo, oh my goodness, that was Ziggy Pigster with the $70.
Appreciate you, Ziggy, and thank you everyone who has contributed thus far. Really appreciate your patrons. Hope you are enjoying. Seems like you are SVC Chaos here in this lovely Saturday evening. And too bad jumps in this game are also kind of hard to combo from for the most situations. I mean, you have to like hit them super deep to really get anything off of it. Time over. That's my kind of ending. All right, the Doctor is up 2-1. It seemed like Lichmassacre came out hot out of the gate, but Doctor has turned things around using characters you might not expect to do otherwise. So, good stuff to the Doctor. He might be able to finish it for you. Let's find out. That would be a huge underdog story, by the way. Look at the characters that Doctor's playing and who's Lich is facing. Ryu winning like a set like this would be a pretty big upset. We mentioned earlier, Terry is super strong in this game. He's not in the ridiculous boss tier that you saw earlier, but he is still a very powerful version of Terry. I I wouldn't say it's his strongest bird unless you can say otherwise, Arturo, but this is one of the better Terrys out there in his long history of being playable.
Yeah, definitely one of the higher tier versions of him.
For those who don't know, Terry has Deadly Rave as his Exceed mood. We have not seen Ryu's Exceed mood yet, but it's going to be a Shin Shoryuken. And, ooh, that's a weird... I've seen like it's just a kind of lagging a bit, but no worries. Sadly, Terry burned the... Oh no, you're too far away! Yeah, sadly, hitbox this game are also pretty janky. So, even though that should have been a confirm into super, he got nothing off because of the pushback. And because of that, alright, he's got to just run away. Just run away, there you go. Or do that. Alright, down back D, and Doctor is on set point. One more round should do it. Look how fast that power wave is. Yeah, you used to see it in slow motion like in CVS 2. No. This power wave is a true fireball, and it goes heck far. Yeah, there's that round wave. Can he cancel round wave in the specials like in other games? Nah, Buster Wolf combo with 2. Oh, look, he's going ham with it. Yeah, Buster Wolf's a really good super. You see he's just busting it out, and you just had to sit there and take it. Thankfully, that Shigahaka trade in his favor. But is there going to be Exceed coming? Shin Shoryuken? Oh, doesn't even need it. He's got the Tatsu and a Shakunetsu seals the deal. Good stuff. Doctor, he moves on 3-1. And once again, Ryu's definitely an underdog in all those situations.
Oh boy, yeah.
So GG's to the Doctor. I'm just playing for fun, so I'm mostly just skirting around. But yeah, GG's regardless. And I mean, that is a show to tell you that Ryu is in fact a good, decent character in this game for sure. Don't underestimate him. He's got fireballs to play with for days, and he's definitely got... Obviously, he's not the best in the game, but he's got good tools to work with, just enough to get by.
I love the bust-out factor of his supers.
Yeah, that too, and...
Yeah, those actually... Because his DP's not that great, it seems like his supers are his main means of having, like, an invincible get-off-me stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I would probably say that Terry Style is the better matchup on the simple premise that he has so much better pressure than Ryu does. He is very easy rush down pressure. I was playing the Doctor a while ago, a couple days ago, and yeah, I would definitely say that. I mean, Ryu, he can definitely zone out. Shin Shoryukens, not Shin Shoryuken, Shin Hadokens, just regular Hadokens. They come out very fast, and this is a zoning heavy game, so it definitely helps him out. But he does have some issues when he has to deal with actual rushdown pressure, since at the end of the day, he is Ryu. He very, I would say, honest character. That's not a good...
Yeah, that's not a good thing in this game.
Those Shinku Hadouken trades were amazing.
By the way, Lich, this match is going off.
It feels like that move comes out even before he's done doing it, which means that...
Crazy fast for a Shin Hadouken.
We have it up next, by the way.
Oh yeah. And also, if you're doing air tattoos, you can go through the full screen in just one jump.
Oh yeah, you can definitely. Oh yeah, sorry, I was muted. I was talking, but I was muted. I forgot. But we have it up next, by the way. And also, Lish, this match arena's popping off. 6-man tournament, $200. What is that?
We got panikko and Santo next.
Oh, Kaneko and Santo. All right, jumping game, guys.
I am really curious. Yeah, Santo had a fantastic performance at Akuma earlier. That was Santo, right?
Yes, Santo.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't see, as you said, I don't see many vanilla Akumas out there, but he definitely made him look like a force.
Really, I mean, vanilla Akuma, you can't underestimate him. The only reason I don't think he's as good as some of the other characters is because of the bosses. But without bosses, he's up there, like, for sure.
I would never underestimate after seeing what Santo can do with them.
If you know what your opponent's going to do, you can just keep going and going and going, and they have no choice but to guess what you're about to do next.
Alright, so it's going to be Guile versus... Oh! Okay, it's Santo playing Guile. Alright, Guile versus panikko, and panikko is playing Mai. What came up Mai in this game?
I think Mai is a good character. I mean, she has the Kachosens, and zoning is very strong in this game in general. If you can zone, you're probably a good character in this game. Mai she's got good Kachosens. She can play the hit and run game very effectively. I'd say her combos are a little hard to work with, particularly max mode, and you want to be a bit clean with your confirms, but otherwise she's got good buttons, good zoning. Her biggest issue, in my opinion, is that she really doesn't have like any reliable supers. I mean, she has Choi Shatsu Shinobi Bachi as an X seed, but that's once per use. That's like one use per match. It isn't like any other KOF where it's her best super. You're seeing right now that panikko, he is doing well with Mai, incredibly well. Great confirms.
Yeah, especially with that cross up.
It drives me crazy that those hip attacks cause a knockdown state too. That makes like even more worrisome because now you've lost all your momentum because now she's knocked you down. She can start that mix all over again. You see that weird angle. She kind of tilts at when she does the light version of that hip attack, and then the heavy version she just comes right down full steam.
Hey yo, Tessa, baby.
Yeah. All right. Tessa has unblockable loops, doesn't she?
Yeah, she has command grab, which is instant. It does, by itself, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. It barely does any, in fact. But yeah, she has an instant command grab, and like that, right there, that's her command grab.
Honestly, it does some decent damage. And the fact that it's instant is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, our man Sabin, he played Tessa alive back in the day. Tessa, without bosses, she's easily the strongest character in the game. She takes some work, but she has some amazing set play, great zoning. She has her issues, but she's a really strong character.
When this game came out, I was surprised to see her because I'd only seen her prior in Pocket Fighters since Red Earth wasn't really common. Because back then, CPS3 emulation was still a pipe dream. So you didn't really have a way to really play Red Earth. So it's really cool to see that she made this game, because I'd only known from Pocket Fire before here. So it's, again, trippy. Trying to flashback from back when I was in high school.
Yeah, another cool character in the game. There's a lot of cool choices that you would never see in CVS.
So I have a question about that glass super shield where she throws the test tube out and the ice comes out. Is there an advantage to letting it go sooner or later?
Personally, I wouldn't know that myself. I imagine Sabin would. My issue with Tessa is that while she is a great character, I only know so much about her since so few people actually play her. That's my issue with her. I know she is a very strong character though, but I don't know quite as much as I could, unfortunately.
Understood. And you see Mai has that flaming wheels super. She has to jump up and then come down, so it's like very heavily telegraphed. The good news is, as you can see, she still has great buttons. That was her stand V, and great range. And she doesn't really need meter too much, because ideally she should be saving for her max mode, because she does have a really good max cancel route. And once you hit the corner, you see how quick you can peel off.
Oh yeah. And the other thing with Mai is, as I was saying earlier, her one good super, Choisatsu, it's an X seed. Her other two supers are the triple fans she throws like that. It's not necessarily an awful super by itself, but you can guard front step the final hit. It's hard to combo into, and her only other super that she can access without X seed is the cross-up flame wheel super that she does where she jumps into the air. It's not good. I mean, you can work with it, but it's not good. You can punish it.
What's that big elbow rush she's doing where she glows blue? What is that?
That's actually a DPK. If she finishes the startup of it, she has projectile invincibility, so she can use that to counter zoning herself. It's a little hard to use, but you're basically supposed to use it to counter zoning and just close the gap. And Santo just barely took that round.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought maybe panikko got the lead there, but too little too late. Let's see how panikko responds.
He looks like he's contemplating.
Oh,
I
that's
see.
a tiger.
I see some Espanol in the chat too. Wherever you may be from, welcome to SVC Chaos. This is Arturo's stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. This is a round robin tournament. It's going to be Sagat versus Tessa, and I'm surprised. I'm about to say, did she crouch block and still get hit by the high fireball?
Yeah, so Tessa is one of the characters that has a taller hitbox when she's crouching.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's counter-pick, surely.
It's what?
It's counter-pick, surely. Like, considering Sagat's normals and supers.
Oh no, that's really good combo actually. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
exceed move got the command grab, and that took the round in convincing fashion. I mean, that cross up right into the exceed command grab completely turned that match on its head. Big damage. And yeah, this character is pretty awesome. This Sagat is not nearly as dominant as his CVS2 counterpart. He has some fun stuff, and he does have some buttons with good length to it, and he can still cancel his crouch heavy punch into supers, but before he actually hits someone, because it has a kind of a janky startup time.
I actually love Sagat in this game.
He's interesting.
Even if his even if his like mid projectile is hitting high.
Yeah, I like that he has his particular supers. I'm glad that it's Tiger Raid and the Tiger Shots. So far, it's little by little making Sagat come back. Or we got the life lead now.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, the big buttons are saving the day for Sagat right now. And there's that super, but no connection. No
just
juggle
buttons.
points for you.
All you need is buttons, bro. That's it. And excellent stuff from the Sagat.
If
Absolutely.
Sagat had better jump-in attacks, he would be able to pressure Tessa a little better with that, because Tessa, I mean, she has anti-airs, but the only real anti-air she has is like her crouch C, 3C specifically, and she has DP, but the hitboxes on those moves are not only like, they have short range, but they're also pretty tiny compared to a lot of other DPs in the game, so it's hard for her to reliably anti-air. So if Sagat had better air pressure, he would be able to do that, but he has no zoning game, and as you can see, he is struggling with it a little.
I really like how Tessa is mining her meter so that she can just punish those fireballs with guard cancel into command throw. Alright, that was a good area exchange from the Sagat player. Good stuff, panikko. There was a fireball, Tessa ducks. So yeah, you have to kind of think about this. I can see why Sagat went for the high one though, because he went for the low one, possibility she just jump over and get like a big jump in. You see Tessa's really wanting to get in now. But maybe not, doesn't even have to, because now it is almost time. Alright, that got it! Sagat got it!
Oh.
Alright, panikko hangs in there and snatches one from Santo and Tessa. Will Santo fire back from that? Let's find out.
Well, whatever the case, he's stuck with Sagat now, and he has to go up against Chun-Li. Chun-Li top 2 without bosses. I mean,
Why is that?
honestly, I mean, I struggle naming one thing Chun-Li can't do in this game. Like, I have to go out of my way to remind myself what she's not good with. She needs to use meter, that's one thing, I guess.
Did she cancel spinning bird kick into Tenshokyuk?
Yep.
Yep.
Is that like a true cancel, or is that like a juggle?
It's a true cancel. It gives her crazy easy damage, and she's also blisteringly fast too. And not only that, you're not seeing a whole lot right now, but she has a command grab. It doesn't do any damage, but it gives her free setups, free mix-ups. If he really wants it to, he could just go for that. And
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the Yoon command grab. I remember it now.
yep, it's right there. I mean, you're seeing it right now. Chun-Li is getting some insane damage. And with her blisteringly fast speed, I mean, what's the guy gonna do? Push a button? He can't retaliate when Chun-Li is so much faster than him.
Yeah, this is rough. We'll throw break at least. Oh no! Buzzing on Tiger Ray, but nobody home. Yeah, I didn't realize you could cancel spinning bird kick right into Tensho kick. That is absolutely nutty. Give Bison some of that. Have him cancel scissor kick in the Psycho Crusher, or vice versa. That'd be funny. For now, though, this is no laughing matter. What's up?
The thing is that I don't think that would work in SVC, because Bison's gameplay is like relying on just punishes. But in order to buff him, if that would be like, imagine a Code Mystics SVC release on Steam, then they could do like balance changes. They could make Bison great. They would just need to add just some speed to his attacks, and that's it. Because normally his attacks are no problem. But you know, it's his speed. It's his speed. That's it.
Yeah, and his normals like take forever to come out, as you said. His speed and
yeah.
He doesn't have too many cancelable. I would have made maybe far heavy punch cancelable. The stand C maybe. He just needs something.
To Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, or stand C. Just because like reliable, real punch other than just tapping jab at the Psycho Crusher or whatever.
Yeah, that would be great.
For now though, it looks like Panikko is playing Iori. We saw Iori earlier, and my goodness, this game really is fast. You weren't kidding. I remember
absolutely.
Yeah, now it's like looking pretty Mugen right now. This is going a million miles an hour.
This is anime at its finest.
Yeah, except when we are playing, because then it's a Daoist simulator.
Oh no, you didn't finish it with the fireball instead. I was thinking she was to go for that jump cancel. That's I thought he got double KO. Yeah, someone else is saying Chun is always broken. Not always, but most of the time it seems.
Yeah, most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. And I mean, when you do have bosses on, Chun-Li is still top 10, but I wouldn't, compared to like Guile, Orochi, Iori, she can definitely put up a fight still, but she does struggle a little. Not a lot, but a little. But I would definitely say Iori is a better matchup for dealing with Chun-Li than Sagat is, since he can play just as, like, almost as fast, but regardless, Santo took it.
Santo takes a thriller 3-2.
Oh yeah, that was a great set.
Absolutely great stuff to see.
What makes Guile so good is that he just is. I mean, it's like 5.0 Nia. You just know playing a character, wow, this character seems really gosh darn good. Guile's is like that. Even before you get like the really silly stuff. Some characters you can just pick up and say, wow, this character's ridiculous.
What's good, guys? That's not a match, right? Hugo and Yamete?
No, that's not a match. No, they're just playing for fun. Hugo, he was in the tournament, but he didn't check in, so that's on him. I couldn't reach him, so I am not in the bracket. So sorry to Hugo, but you didn't check in, so none of my business.
That was pretty awesome match. You're playing HuBBs next, huh?
Yep.
All right, cool.
So I will see you guys on the other side. And yeah, with Guile, he doesn't have a flaw. He is just the top tier, the god tier of this game. Good luck actually dealing with him. He has pressure that the most I can say is Akuma and Orochi give him light issues. That's it. Good luck dealing with him, basically. But I'll see you on the other side.
I see you, and I'll get in there.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Best wishes, my friend.
Oh man, Lich is about to go up against one of the strongest players.
Alright, let's see what happens. We have HuBB versus Lich. Lich is going with Kyo, and HuBB is going with Shiki. Shiki in this game is pretty fun. I would think that if Shiki can get that guard cancel into her command grab, it's going to be bad days for Lich. Her command grab doesn't reverse inputs or something like that.
Thing is, I think it does, but I've never seen a Shiki in my life in this game.
Alright. So Shiki has like the kiss of death like in Tom Mortal Kombat, and if you get hit by it, it will reverse your inputs. I remember the AI doing this to me, and I was like really confused what happened. And then I remember X-Men Academy 2.
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
She did. That was nice. That was big damage. Didn't have to use much of Max Meter either. And once again, if you exhaust your max meter, no worries, you're only down 1 bar. It won't take long to make this happen again. So Hub is not going for that command grab I was talking about. Instead, Lichmassacre is doing Kyo stuff.
Lich is putting in the work.
Absolutely. Shiki tried to swing, but ate a heavy wreck to the face. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, went for the regular one. I was thinking try to end with Oroshinagi maybe. There you go.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was at KOF 99 super.
Yeah. It's not as strong as a 99.
Goes for the cans. Another Oroshinagi. Just go for the shit. Alright, there it is. Alright. Let's see what happens. You see that scope? No, not even make a difference. Yeah. If you hit Shiki, the effect fades immediately. So kind of like Gen Super too.
That was a Dex on DP.
And Shiki thought she had something, but Kyo would swing for the fences and said, nope. Nice try though. Let's see how Hub responds. I don't know if she gets the answer, but maybe it will be. Maybe she have to get your feet wet. Alright, stick with Shiki. Yeah, Immune Academy 2 is dope too. Be sure to check out the work that Cellular is doing in that Discord. Anyway, so it's gonna be Shiki running it back on Kyo.
Which is the short hops.
What about short hops?
Lich was doing the short hop parasher.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shut down Shiki's offense.
Are you talking about like the down C stuff?
Now you just short hopped a bit.
Got it.
Yeah, down C.
Nice. Just eating that. So yeah, that's an overhead, isn't it? The end of that Rekka?
I think that's a low.
Got it. Alright, finally, she got... Oh no, but too far away to get the full conversion. And canceling into super, and that should give Shiki the life lead. She desperately needs to try and get on the board. The dive and swing again. That is just forward A rapidly, if I recall correctly.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So Shiki is pretty fun in this game. She does have that dashing low she has in Unified Battle Coliseum. She also has like a Rekka that... Yeah, that was a good punish as well. You're right. Sorry, getting too caught up.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to see how Shiki can keep the momentum going, but looks like Lich and Kyo are already taking that momentum away. And not even going for a DP, just went for a regular Rekka. There's a DP right there, went for the light version. Alright, here we go.
Oh.
Reversals, yeah. You see already that momentum got stopped in its tracks. Thankfully it faded quickly. Alright, using the max meter to get some... Ah, good chip out.
Max meter cancels.
Yeah, Kyo has some good ones. It's Rekka, if I recall correctly. You have to alternate between the light and the heavy ones.
Yeah. And you can cancel into, I think, the quarter circle, no, quarter circle back, half circle forward. At the end.
That's the one on the ground, right, where he punches the foot?
No, that's the quarter circle forward, I think. Half circle back,
Oh, like the... I remember now,
yeah,
the one that like puts up like the shoulder.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh no, Shiki thought it was her turn, but no, punched the foot.
Excellent stuff from Lich.
Yeah, for sure. Good anti-air with the cans.
Yep.
So be careful. Shiki can regenerate health as she catches Kyo with her Exceed, but with this big of a death won't make a difference. Lich is up 2-0. And yeah, Horseplay, that is my all-time favorite PS1 game. So, shoutouts to Paradox for making it happen. And shoutouts to Cellular for showing people that there's still individuals looking to press some Immune Academy stuff. Alright, we got Earthquake.
We got the Earthquake again.
Yes, I'm excited. Earthquake in this game is crazy fun. I was actually really disappointed when I played Samurai Showdown 6, and he was nothing like this Earthquake. Nice, going for the flames. You see the flame is, you can steer it like Dulcim, Super, and Marvel.
Yeah. Ah, look at that.
How is Earthquake's punch super in terms of dealing with this pressure that Kyo's putting on him?
I think the only thing that Earthquake can do is like, yeah, the teleport into that roll.
Yeah.
You see, that's how he's punishing Lich.
Yeah, I see it right there. Thank you. Nice. Oh no! But didn't get anything off it though, and sadly got hit trying to get away.
Kyo's recovery is insane.
So when Kyo's jumping at him, let's say from mid-screen, would Super be able to catch him at least the punch version, where he does the spin with his flail?
Well, if Lich does the C version, and probably, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, you saw he went for take no prisoners there, didn't get anything though. Oh no! He didn't get the cancel he wanted. I like the idea, maybe he thought he was going to jump away again, but that time Lich kind of held on a bit. Let's stand C, and there it is! We were talking about earlier. These guys are now defended. That fart lingers so long. Does some good damage too. And just chasing after it, and Kyo cannot breach the cloud.
That stuff lingers far too long.
He's not even trading either. That thing's winning clean. Yeah, so I think Lich's starting to realize that HuBB is making big adjustments.
Yep. The fart zoning.
Hey, it's effective. Like, again, it's not even trading. You saw Ryu earlier, and his Shiki was trading with, like, so many things, but that fart is winning clean. Sometimes the simple stuff.
Yeah, underrated.
Alright, good stuff. Get him out of the air with the can-can. Alright, so he's in the corner now, and this is where Lich tends to make his home. He's going for Oki now. He's going for different kinds of enders to make sure he keeps Earthquake on defensive. Good trade there. That time I actually did trade. That cloud's been winning clean, but not that time.
Yeah, that was preemptive from Lich.
Woo, good! Okay, so yeah, watch your head there. He went for the kick super, and he's busting out. Earthquake threaded, and he could finish it here. Oh no, doesn't get the job done. I was thinking maybe he would have gone for his exceed and punish. And there's that anti-air, got the bust out. We were talking about it earlier, and it's been saving things. HuBB prevents a sweep, and he's now only down 2-1. Let's see how Lich responds. I'm looking at the chat right now. For some damage.
Point blank ass gas.
Oh, that was nice. Went for the air roll, and it worked as an air-to-air. Uh-oh. We got Sam shows 7 tactics right now. How many butt slams are you gonna do? Hope you guess right. Look at this. Look like Sam shows 7 now. He wants that hip drop. Good chase down. Maybe he was expecting the air roll. Not that time. But he is getting some decent air-to-airs. Oh no! Good throw from Earthquake.
Oh boy.
And oh no, I got the end of the can-can. Punch the face, but no cancel. Oh yeah! That is excellent. Orochi Nagi just as Earthquake comes down, he had a feeling would he, if he did nothing, would he be able to block? Or is that like a punish of the air roll?
Yeah, that was the punish. That was the punish of the air roll.
Okay, if Earthquake did nothing, could he have blocked that in time?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, just wasn't sure if that was like a win either way for Kyo. Thank you.
I think that was.
Alright. Alright, so
Lich is on the offensive now.
So Earthquake is trying to get out, but oh, okay. I was wondering maybe that was like that would blow up the stand B, but he recovered in time, thankfully. And no, gas for you came in with the arc kick.
Yeah.
Got it again. Got it up. Oh, there you go. Got some visibility on that move too. And momentum still on Kyo's side, but at least finally it's. Oh, caught him again. Never mind. Momentum is turning again.
This is
and
very scary.
Earthquake fights his way out. It is very scary indeed. That jump C's doing the trick. Orochi Nagi, nobody home. Got him. Big teleport, and HuBB is still in this.
My God.
Where you blocked it, my friend? A little bit too close. Probably crossed him up. Yeah, that's hell ridiculous. I wish he had that in Sancho 7 that was that good. Nah. We're playing the Sancho 7 hip drop games again. How many times are you gonna do it? Got the can. Only one can though. A little too far away. Big damage.
Yep. Interrupting the teleport.
Tense right now. So Earthquake's got bar, so Lich's gotta be careful how he approaches. Don't want to eat that punch super again. Doesn't need to. Oh no, he dropped it! No, that was the end.
Okay,
And
he did.
big trade right there. Yeah, I was worried that he had sadly thrown away by missing that Orochi-Nagi, but thankfully that trade with weird invincibility frames or lack thereof seals the deal for Lichmassacre. Good stuff, Lichmassacre. That was a thriller. That Earthquake was something.
Yeah, definitely. That was crazy.
Yeah, so GG's to HuBBs, and yeah, that was a fun set. I've barely played any Earthquake. I know his stuff generally, but I definitely don't have to actually deal with the matchup. I just don't get Kyo because, I mean, how can you not like Kyo? Everyone likes Kyo. But yeah, I mean, fun stuff, and Earthquake, he has a lot of problems. That fart, I mean, it's funny, but it really does help him so much because it's such a slow, lingering, traveling projectile that it really does help stop, like, just not only zoning, but rushdown. Like, it really forces people to rethink how they approach Earthquake and whether they should at all or not.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with that fort pressure.
Absolutely. So next we got the Doctor and Yamete Kadusai.
Oh yeah, time to get clobbered. Let's go. See you on the other side, let's.
Absolutely, my friend.
Best wishes, Doctor.
Not help.
Man, I mean, I hope chat is loving this event so far. This is, yeah, I mean, I'm just so happy that there are this many people interested in watching SVC Chaos. It is such an amazing game. Always so much fun to watch. It doesn't matter how much you've played this game. There's always something around the corner. Like, there's always something crazy that you're waiting for it to happen. It pops off, and it just keeps on giving.
It really does, and thank you, Arturo, for hosting this wonderful game, as he does for many other games. If you are a hungry tournament organizer looking to give spotlight to a game you feel is being overshadowed or just being slept on, give Arturo a ring and he can figure something out for you guys, as well as with a Matcherino. Be sure to contribute to the Matcherino pot that is still open for this game, and everything goes right to the players, and I'm sure everyone competing is very happy they have done so. Looking at the stuff we got so far, $208.05.
They are in set, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, we got Balrog! Okay. What do you know about Balrog, Lich?
I have to give massive props for even picking Balrog at all because he has some grounded pressure, but man, Balrog, he is so bad in this game. I mean, he can't jump first. He can't jump. He has no good jump buttons. He has like fast grounded punches. Like, sure, he can do that, but he's a charge character. It doesn't matter that the charges are 30 frames. He has to play the honest rushdown game in a game that is extremely unforgiving to playing honest. Like, man, I could rant, but at the very least, he can play the footsies game, but that's not going to help a whole lot when you have so many characters with mix-ups, guard, front step punishes. Like, he can work with max mode at the least, and he is easy to like pick up and play. But the problem is, I can't reiterate this enough. How is he supposed to deal with the crazy amount of BS this game has when he's just so upfront, honest, can't jump in, has to play patient, charge those moves up?
I like his original move he had in this game. He has a move that's only in this game. It's that and the EX and the Exceed version that he just did. I always wish he had that in the dips games, but instead he got that overhead smash, which is, in hindsight, much better than that move.
Absolutely. And I mean, Yamete, he did a great job right there, but it is Balrog. It only takes one counter pick, and he might start struggling hard.
Uh-oh. Doctor is playing Bison. Sadly, this is not the best Bison. We talk about the best Bison, this is definitely not him.
Man, I mean, I have to respect him for picking M.bison, but man, Yamete is definitely going to have a better time with this matchup. Granted, this is an interesting matchup nonetheless, because this is considering a very fast fighting game, and it's two charged characters who both have to play so shockingly honest.
I'm so mad that Super did nothing other than let Bison get hit. So Bison, as you guys know, has like a body swap thing in his plot, kind of like Apocalypse. If this was the body that he was put in by Shadaloo scientists, they are all fired. I mean, this version of Bison is very, very bad, and you're seeing the weaknesses where he has supers, and you saw Guile bust out, you saw Ryu bust out. Bison cannot bust out with his supers, and he has nothing else to really make up for it. He has almost no max mode ability as well. It's dire.
Yeah, I mean, both players, they pretty much just have to play it, like, meticulously, just go for as many pokes as they can. They should be saving their meter, ideally, for front step, which Yamete's doing a great job saving his meter. The Doctor, not so much. He's kind of just looking for those supers to deal the chip damage, and it's kind of going okay.
Bust out Exceed coming? I feel it. By the way, Bison's Exceed is the Alpha 3 Super Psycho Crusher, which is a great move, but if he burns it, there's really not much he can do about it. I mean, at that point, he has nothing left.
Yeah, the other issue is he can't actually combo into it in this game either. At the very least, it is safe, so if you use it but it doesn't work, they can't punish you for it, but you can't combo into it either, so you just have to raw dog it.
Dan Almighty put it best, this is Wish.com, Bison. And this Bison also made you pay like $30 for shipping on top of it. Like, there's nothing good about this Bison. No value whatsoever. Oh no! Speaking of value, unlike Bison, that actually has some bust out value. It's Ryu time, ladies and gentlemen, who actually has some really good get off me supers.
Yeah, so the Doctor switching Ryu, I mean, that's probably the best overall. He's only really played me so far, but he's done most consistently with Ryu. You know, just playing the simple footsies game, just regular Shadow gameplay.
That was a bad cash out. Probably did too early.
Yeah, he does that a lot, to be honest. Like, he uses it as an anti-air, and I don't think he does it intentionally, but you're only really going to get any use out of that X-Seat if you do it, like, very close to your opponent as a grounded attack. And it's hard to confirm into as well. Like, yeah.
Good super jump. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, he was talking about hopping earlier. I was like, there's no hopping in this game, but he meant like the big super jump. The big leap of faith.
Yeah, just super jumps. If this game had hops, it would be very interesting to see how it plays out. Like, I think at that point, even Orochi Iori would be better than Geese, because having hops would just make him the fastest character in the game, on top of just having, like, insane pressure that I don't think even Geese would be able to deal with, if that were the case, but unfortunately it's not.
I think Yamete smells blood in the water, because now he's just going crazy with these supers. He's like, uh-oh, Doctor's not how to deal with this. I'm just gonna go crazy and hope for the best. Yeah, before he was like saving his bar for the max mode and stuff like that, but now he's just saying, nah, I can just bust out, make it happen, and I still have more than a bar to hang on. Yamete is trying to finish the job right now.
That, or he's just choosing to like play very slowly and just time it out as well.
Got him with the big
man.
Take it to the moon, Alice. My goodness. Ryu should get that looked at. I'm sure there's a dentist somewhere in this strange base to help wire his jaw shut. Woo! Got him. Cracked him right in the jaw with that Exceed blast.
Absolutely.
That chaos only move. And yeah, Horseplay, he has it in CVS as well, that throw. Most of these characters and their particular toolkits, keep in mind they work nothing like the toolkits from the game they're coming from, But in terms like things like their throw animations and certain supers, they're based off their CVS selves for the most part. You saw Guile has total wipeout. You see Chun-Li is kind of like her third strike / alpha self, although she didn't have up kicks in CVS 2. You see the throws come from CVS 2 at least, so stuff like that. And yeah, he did get it back in Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'm glad. It's an awesome move where he puts them on his foot and just flings them off with his leg.
Alright, so next we are going to have HuBBs versus Panikko. So this will be interesting to see nonetheless.
Yeah, Horseplay. If you like EX, you'll love Dawson in this game. Dawson has a ton of EX stuff in this game.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for them to pop into the stream. In the meantime, be sure to check out that Matcherino as well. I mean, we got, let's see, $208.35. Great stuff. We still have 60 codes left to claim. All you have to do, just sign into that Twitch account, click that claim code, and it's the easiest thing you'll ever do in your life.
Oh, HuBBs and Panikko.
And speaking of which, they are in set now.
Yeah, I'm getting in. Oh, they can't hear me. Okay, I'm getting in.
All right, we in there. It's gonna be HuBB versus Panikko. We have Ryu versus Earthquake. Ooh, that Tatsu just wreaking havoc on poor Quake right now. Tatsu seems deceptively active with a really nice hitbox, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if you're gonna play a Shoto, like a traditional Street Fighter Shoto in this game without the bosses, and you have to pick between Ryu or Ken, you definitely want to just pick Ryu. Like, Tatsu is active for a while for both characters, but...
He comboed into that! I didn't know he can combo into it like that! That's crazy!
Oh boy.
Yeah, that is a big reason why Ryu is better than Ken is. I mean, Ken has damaging combos for sure, but honestly... Ryu just fits his game better overall. He has much more variety to work with and better zoning too. And then you got regular Ken. Regular Ken, I mean, he's not like awful, but he really just misses a lot to work with.
What is the command for knockback? I saw Earthquake has been resaying neutral that a lot.
I don't remember the command personally. I don't actually play Earthquake myself, so I don't know the commands, but I should look that up.
That was a quick first game from Panikko. But it was a nice effort, and it is tempting to throw fireballs as Ryu. Don't do that against Earthquake. There's just so many things that can go wrong if you do. Take no prisoners. So Panikko played that perfectly. Just made sure Earthquake had no chance to breathe and suffocate him with all sorts of pressure, the Tatsus, the light confirms. Made sure that once Earthquake was cornered, he could not get out. And HuBB's gonna try again. HuBB the fireballs earlier, that time caught him, but a big DP is putting Earthquake in the corner, DPing through the farts, gets the overhead, DPing again. Where you going? Get him again with the lows.
Yeah, there's one place Earthquake absolutely does not want to be in. It's in the corner, and you're seeing with Ryu right now. He took off nearly half of his entire life bar just from raw mix-ups in the corner.
Good job stuffing whatever fall he wanted to teleport. That was nice. DP saving the day there big time. Oh, overhead into DP this time thanks to the max cancels. It's done.
He dropped the combo quite a lot, but I think that's only an issue because I don't know if he practices against Earthquake a lot, but I think Earthquake has like some funky hitboxes when he's being juggled like that compared to other characters.
I can see that. But it was really neat that Shinshoyu canceled or comboed through juggle into Shinku Hadouken. That was sick earlier. And right now DP is saving the day. You try to get out? No, just get thrown. It has strike invisibility, but throw invisibility not so much. Landing on the firewall this time. So Ryu is again doing fantastic right now. Earthquake is still stuck in the corner. The only chance he really has to get out, but really have anyways to force out, especially with no bar. And that was a quick 2-0 lead now. Ryu is on fire, as is panikko. How will Hub get out of this? Are we going to stick with Earthquake or see someone different? Let's find out.
Honestly, if I were HuBBs, I would just switch to Shiki because panikko, he's shown that he has no issue dealing with Earthquake. HuBBs is kind of just idling. He's switching to... Was this intentional, or was he just timed out?
I don't know, but at this point it's a little bit too late. So let's see what happens. He's going with it, so I guess they're going to stick with it.
Yeah, I can already get the vibe that he doesn't really know what he's doing with Iori.
And maybe he hesitated too much, like you said, and ran out of time.
Yeah, I don't think this is very intentional.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. So panikko trying to get a clean 3-0 sweep. Iori DPs out that overhead. You saw earlier, Ryu can cancel that overhead into a special when he has max bar, and that just ran out. Once again, he'll have to save his bar, and he may have reason to. Seems like he can handle this even without supers.
Yeah, I mean, one other thing HuBBs could definitely improve on is just tech rolling when he's knocked down. We haven't seen him tech roll once. I don't know if he knows if the input is just A-B, but it would help him a lot with Okizeme, but instead he's just getting steamrolled.
Yeah, unfortunate. I love these juggles though. I know it's not optimal, but still cool to watch.
And one other thing we're not seeing right now, Ryu actually has a glitch with Tatsu. Like if you knock the opponent down with Tatsu and you cross them up, you can go for like a crouch medium kick, and it actually, even though you're facing the opponent the right direction, like in front of them, it acts as a cross up, meaning you have to block towards Ryu, which I wouldn't say it's that easy to set up, but if you can, it's a pretty annoying mix-up, and since you can also combo into Tatsu with it, you can basically just keep looping into it, and
Got it. By the way, Kratik, the boss and mid-boss characters are not allowed in tournament. That's why you're not seeing the quote-unquote cool characters. So, sorry.
yeah,
I
next.
think,
Quote-unquote.
I figured HuBBs, that wasn't the pick you wanted, but good stuff.
We saw some
nonetheless.
cool. We saw some cool Tessa though.
I do
for
love that
sure.
Earthquake though.
I love
For
that.
sure,
Tessa.
next tournament we do will allow bosses because
Yeah,
more
'cause Tessa's
variety
gonna
that
win.
way. And
My pick is Tessa.
honestly, this game is broken as hell, so we may as well just go with the flow, allow everything. That's what I would do. It's just the only reason I didn't was I was worried people wouldn't sign up or like be interested if it was like only bosses or because
People haven't even
always
seen this
complain about
game.
the rules, but at this
People
point,
haven't
who
seen this
cares?
game.
Just have fun. We're just doing this to chillax, and it doesn't matter if they're broken. We love
People
this
haven't
game.
even seen this game, so like whatever. It's all good. And thank you, Lich, for using the Mantrino clicks.
No,
Donate some more
absolutely.
chips. Yeah, we're at $208, so amazing success so far. And thank you guys. Still got more promo codes to use. Make sure you check it out. Look at that. We got 59 codes left. You guys can eat up those codes for free. Let's go over here, click claim code, you'll donate 30 cents, and then we got other sponsor quests if you're feeling generous. Make sure to load them up. Here's where we're at the tournament right now. We saw HuBBs. And next one's going to be Doctor versus Santo.
Yep.
We're about the halfway mark of the tournament, guys.
Oh boy, yeah.
The good doctor here to save the day. Let's see how you do, my friend. Best wishes.
Yeah. I'm the only European here, so expect you can imagine the ping, bro.
I understand completely.
EC to Europe is okay. Just not like other areas of the U.S. to Europe. That might be a little rough, but...
Yeah, but they are
He's-
from
yeah.
Mexico.
Oh yeah, then that's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so even us to Mexico, it's like laggy. So
Look,
I can only imagine Europe.
We got the Mexican, tavern demons.
At
Yeah,
least,
crazy rollback because of the
at least
packet.
this is in Middle East. Middle East internet connection. I don't want to be like rude or anything, but man, some of those connections are rough.
Yeah, I remember playing someone in Def Jam through Parsec to someone who was in
Well-
KSA. It was rough. It was not the best idea I've ever had.
And one last thing I'll say, obviously, like, not everyone has seen this game, and I just wanted to say I feel like SVC Chaos, it's one of those games you can safely say to yourself, if you actually play it, you can usually tell when someone doesn't know what they're talking about with this game. So it's like...
Yeah, you can tell.
I don't want, yeah, it's just one of those games. Like, it's so massive, knowledge check heavy. And I don't want to be, like, very pessimistic. It's just, it is one of those games. So if someone... I would just say take everything with a grain of salt, because people love to, like, just claim this game is broken, and it is, but it's probably just people saying it without doing, like...
Well,
yeah, they just say it.
Without going to the top of the mountain.
I hope I have been holding my own in the discussions then.
No, you've been doing good.
Everybody's fine. It's like at least everybody that's here knows the game. I should have entered, like, seen the 6-man tournament. I was just tired though. I was chilling. I thought there was gonna be like 16 people, so it's like that's why I didn't enter. Then,
no, it's cool, man. And you know, you had your in real life stuff, so you know it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, IRL.
It's weird that's back.
Yeah,
everyone is good to see, everyone is good to see you in the chat as well. We're almost out of this, guys. Get your shots. Get your hotels and stuff booked. Keep eyes your calendar. We look forward to seeing you guys offline at last. It's been a while, but for now, it's a lovely Saturday evening. Thank you for spending with us.
Ooh.
We're about to have our next set, Doctor and Santo.
Yo.
Santo playing Terry, and Doctor is playing Guile.
Yo, Santo's really going in with Terry, and like he's showing how really effective his basic block strings are. You know, just like doing like his basic KO of 98 stuff, he gets held in guard slam for so long. Look at that.
Wait, you guys are set?
They should be.
Fightcade is frozen for me, so I might need to restart Fightcade.
Oh yeah, so you can look at my Discord stream in the meantime.
Okay, yeah.
So you're back.
Fair.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, hey, I want to ask you, is Round Wave cancelable like it is in 98?
Oh, you mean Fireball D? Is that Round Wave Fireball D where he does the ground pound or whatever?
Yeah, the ground pound, yeah.
I don't think that's... I think only in EX mode.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I know in other KO games like Yamazaki's Dust Kick.
Yeah, it's cancelable.
I love that link though. That's always like a trademark of Terry. Going crouch D, crouch A, and going with the upper and then a special under.
Yup. Yo, and Santo, these guys execution with Terry down to a T. I mean, you know, you saw the max mode combos. He's got bar.
There's gonna be like a YOLO Buster Wolf combo. Oh power guys are instead.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be. Yeah, keep going.
No, I'm saying jump D is really broken from Terry. And go on, brother.
I can see. Even Guile couldn't handle it. Guile's been shutting people down these last few sets. We got Rio. Okay, let's see how Rio defends the skies with Kyokuken action. Yeah, maybe he wants a better anti-air game. Maybe the uppercut's better. Maybe. Yeah, the uppercut lingers a long time. Oh, nice auto guard. What are you doing? Got the rapid punchies.
I feel like the doctor picked Rio mainly because I play a lot of Rio in this game, and he's not awful. Rio just, it's like... He's an ordinary guy. Just very ordinary, very vanilla. I mean, he could be worse for sure. Yeah, definitely. But you gotta get a lot of good reads with him, and your confirms also do have to be clean. Like his X-Seed, the stun punch he gets, Ichigeki Isatsu, a great super, but you only get it once a match, so you better make it count. And it does stun, so it leads to even more damage, but Rio is like, you gotta be good with your mix-ups, your auto guard frames, just know how to utilize the special. And it's not terribly easy. Yeah, no, it's not. He has no range compared to Terry.
Yeah. I was about to ask how his big chop is, because I know that does some good damage and has some good priority on the way down. It's decent.
Yeah, it's decent. I wouldn't say use it that often, but if you know they're gonna crouch block, then you may as well go for it. Just go for that like overhead knockdown, and you know mix them up with it.
Got it.
Or if you also just use it to like, if they're gonna throw out a projectile or an attack, just use that to like avoid it as well. And it's a decent punish. It's just you've got to be very careful with it.
Understood.
Ooh, good punish.
Hien Shippu Kaku can also jump over fireballs actually, so that's not a bad punish either. You have to time it, but not a bad punish either.
Rio trying to go for those parries.
Oh my god.
Oh no! That
Yeah.
was smart.
That was
Terry
smart.
Using the max cancel to get out of trouble.
And then you
Rio
can see,
thought he had his number.
yeah, and you can see how the meter advantage really comes into play. Like, you know, it's you always stay in perpetual 3 bars the whole time, basically. If you're at 2.
Yeah. All you gotta do is hold on to that 2, and then once you build that bar, it's time to go ham again. Oh, good. Didn't get the full link though. Unfortunate. That was actually a really good call.
Yeah, but
jumping over in that super.
He's still sitting on a meter advantage though, so it's like he's already in max mode, and like it's even now. But oh, sick.
Yeah, good stuff.
He does have exceed though. They both. Oh no, you're done. You're done. Bye.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. This is not
Yeah.
CVS2. If you get a deadly rave, just go for it.
Yeah.
If Doctor had a light, like just one light kick, he would have been able to confirm into exceed, and at that point, he would have been able to win the match. But very unfortunate.
Yeah, exceed's hurt a lot, guys. It's like basically like almost half-life most of the time.
Kim's especially, like you can do an extremely basic combo, like just quarter circle forward to kick, and that's 1 super, and then do exceed with Kim. That's 75% of your life bar.
Yep.
Yeah, even like 17-year-old me knew that was ridiculous. I know the way you're talking about, doing the Phoenix kick and then exceed.
Yeah, like if you know how to confirm into exceed, that is a serious advantage. You can't underestimate exceeds in this game.
It's crazy to me that he's canceling that Buster Wolf. He's like trying to put the style points on Rio right now. Because Buster Wolf, as you've seen, does great damage on its own. But Terry wants to make a show of this. So Santo is doing that expert mode Terry stuff right now.
And
there's that big... Keep going.
Yeah. Not to mention, Buster Wolf is safe on block. Like, you can front step it, but he still recovers extremely quickly.
You see Rio trying to make things happen with that Ricky Steamboat brain chop. That means he can try and... so he has that to go over fireballs, he has the brain chop to go over fireballs. He can just absorb all of them and blast Terry with his super fireball. So Terry has got to watch himself. Power Wave's been a force, but looks like Doctor's trying to figure this out. Doctor might be able to take a round here. He's having a great start right now. Oh no, unless you give it away like that. And there's that high level stuff. Giving up damage wants some style points. Alright, so Max is over. Makes no difference. Raging Demon, this will probably... Oh, no, he's going for the fancy stuff.
What?
I said earlier he wanted to get the Ender because of the way scaling works, but he's, no, I'll just go for fancy stuff anyway.
Man.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, and Spooky's blowing it up with the restream, too, so got a lot of people watching.
Appreciate you, Spooky. Thank you.
Lord Spooky.
Yes, Santo, that was mean. I mean, you're playing with your food. That's cruel.
Absolutely. Thank you to Spooky as well. Any of you watching on Spooky's end, donate to that Matcherino. This tournament is hype. I'm just so happy we have what looks like nearly 700 viewers for this game. This is insane to me. I'm so happy that this game is getting this much attention. Huge. Man,
Yeah,
I'm
Spooky,
so happy.
yeah, Spooky played SVC in the arcade with me at CF. It was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was there.
Man, he is.
We all know
OP
some
as
SVC.
Well, we appreciate you, Lich, for making
throwing
this
it-
happen.
yeah, making
This
it
is your
happen.
tournament after all, and take some credit, man. Look what you've done. Look at the fruits of your labor, and we're a little bit over halfway through this tournament, and 700 plus people concurrently. Good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, good stuff.
I mean, I'm not underestimating it when I say this is one of my favorite fighting games. I genuinely do love it. It's just so much fun to me, and I'm so happy that people to this day can play it, have fun, just acknowledge its ridiculousness. And it's, oh man, I'm still young. I'm only in my 20s. I got way much more life in me, but man, I'm just this game is special. It really is. Even with the fact that it's unfinished, there's so much spirit behind it. It is absolutely a spectacle, a treat. But
And if you want to do your part to contribute to the spectacle that SVC Chaos, be sure to check out the Matcherino. We have $211.20 in the pot right now. And once again, thank you guys for watching, whether it be on NYC Furby or Team Spooky. We have more SVC Chaos action coming your way, brought to you by Lichmassacre.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's the next match as well. Yeah, play
Yeah,
Yamete.
so
Quite literally.
I'm not gonna play my next set only because I need to go take a really quick bathroom break. So in the meantime, what we can do, I'll have Yamete, Kadusai, and Santo play their set.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so Yamete.
But
Yeah,
yeah, keep going.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also love this game. As I said earlier, I have very fond memories of this game. I got kicked out of my school library for this game, so it's kind of like my rebellious teen spirit and what it embodies at the time. So to see it again and to see all these views here, to see all this Matcherino love, to see these players show you guys, not even like the crazy top tier, but just like the general base cast, how fun this game is. It's a treat. It's an honor.
Absolutely. And with that, they are in set. And as I said before, I will BRB very quickly. And it should only be like 2 minutes.
Understood. Santo and Yamete. This one's going to be nutty because both these players have been putting people on notice throughout this whole tournament.
Yeah, this should be really interesting to watch. I can't wait.
Yeah. This is going to be like the two masters at work.
Especially Yamete.
Alright, Yamete going with Iori, Santo going with Akuma. So this Kuma completely decimated his opponent the last time we saw him. Let's see how he does against Yamete and Iori. Yamete is no slouch. He's also been putting the boots to people. And it'll be nice to see Iori try and make things happen against Akuma. Iori, of course, has Maiden Masher to get through some of this zoning, but it's not going to work against air fireballs. So right now, Iori is trying to at least get a trade, so the air ball hits, at least he caught Akuma with a sweep. And since Akuma doesn't really have much health, that can build up pretty quick. Good alpha counter from Iori, swatting Akuma away, or the knockback attack, I should say.
Yo, the GVN donated $100. This is now a $311 SVC Chaos Tournament. I can't believe it.
I know, right? People now know. If they didn't know, they know now, and if they already knew, they're definitely here to show make some love. Look at this. Oh, alright, here we go. Match cancel time.
There you go.
Ending with the masher. Go for the special input. Didn't get special input. Probably botched it. For those who don't know, it's quarter circle forward ×4 and then 2 punch buttons. You have to start buffering it as Iori grabs and is about to do the bite. And then let it rip as the purple explosion happens. Yamete is up 1-0. Santo's Akuma, after me singing his praises, the commentator's curse struck and Akuma's down for the count. Here comes Tessa, trying to avenge Akuma's pride. Oh nah, no command grab for you, Iori. Got the Vega grab instead. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. That's interesting. Wow, Iori goes really low on the ground. That ball completely went over his head. That surprised me.
Alright, I'm back and already we got some Tessa action. We gotta love it.
Yeah, Akuma got mollywopped. I was surprised.
I mean, Iori, he is a strong pick in this game. Like, I don't have him that high on the tier list, but that's a tier list of like all the bosses. If I were to make a tier list without the bosses included, I think I would definitely put him higher because Iori, he can do some work. It's just, I feel like some of his rushdown, it doesn't really work as well in this game simply for the fact that he doesn't have hops to work with. Like, that really hurts him not being able to hop, to just go for those simple but effective mix-ups that he can and care off.
Understood, but I really like his speed this game. I mean, he's a demon. Look how fast that was.
Oh, absolutely. And he's got simple max mode combos as well, if you know how to deal with them.
That was how he won the last set, actually, and we'll curious to see if we'll see it again. For now, Tessa gets that cross-up, and the ghosts are coming in, having a bit of a party right now.
I love how he gets like the most out of his unblockable too. Make sure to get the optimal Oki.
What's his unblockable in this game again?
So it's like when he lands a command grab, Tessa does a backdash into the ghost, and then does a cross-up. And then that whole thing is unblockable. Yeah, that whole thing is unblockable.
Congregated. I gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, so like that setup in the cross up, you know, after command grab. Uppercut,
good
yeah.
punish. Good punish. Alright, Santo trying to get on the board. But yeah, what I also really like about Tessa as well is, again, at the time, I said this earlier, it was a commodity to play as Tessa because you'd only seen her in Pocket Fighter since Red.
Don't see it too much.
Yeah, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, back when this game came out and when we were playing it when it first came out, CPS3 emulation was like a pipe dream. Like you couldn't play Third Strike and stuff on your computer back then. It was new and exciting times when it actually did happen.
Absolutely.
So Tessa, to play as her, you had two options: Pocket Fighter or this game.
Yeah, but she's OD in this game. She is losing, but she's sitting on a lot of meter. If she gets one touch, it's like she basically kill Iori. If she gets one touch. No, wasted the exceed.
Oh no, missed a command grab.
Yeah, Tessa, you'd never.
Oh, here we go. Watch it. Right here. Unblockable, bro. But he uppercutted out. He uppercutted out.
Anti-air sweep.
What?
That was so sick that he uppercutted out like that. Oh, he gets the conversion. Oh, he's winning now. He's winning now. After the ice. Yep.
Got it. Yeah, chip out. He got
Chip
it.
out. Chip out. Santo.
Santo on the board, tied at 1.
Like, riveting stuff.
That was a sick uppercut though. To get out of the unblock. Wow, I was hyped that happened.
See, I see Hub in the chat. He knows the old magic about CPS3. He's talking about the beta builds of Final Burn. Yeah, I'd actually never used Final Burn until we heard about the CPS3 hack, and as you said, it was like a 30 frames a second.
Yeah, so now we got Tessa and Guile. We're going to be seeing some pretty lame matches at the moment. I mean, Guile, he's not going to have an easy time against Tessa, that's for sure. He can certainly spam Sonic Booms, and
the jump D is a problem. The jump D is a real problem
Exactly.
for Guile. Yep, you can see it. You can't flash kick in time.
yeah,
Shout? Keep going.
yeah, no, I mean, Tessa jumping in at Guile, that's a big problem for him, but you were saying...
I'm about to say shoutouts to Ghost Room for hosting Red Earth tournaments.
That's sick.
See, these were things we could not have fathomed when this game was out, ladies and gentlemen, so it's good that Lichmassacre has hosted this for us.
I mean, SNK in general, but they are very tight. They've always been tight.
And it's going to be up to Guile to play tight as well, since...
Yeah, it's a match of space control for sure. Like he wants to stay in that range where he can throw booms and not get jumped in on. So like there's pretty good, but you know it's hard to stop the jump, even as good as the flash kick is, because you want to throw a Sonic Boom. There you go. He got one there though. He needs to tighten it up like that.
I remember Street Fighter 4 came out, and I was like blown away how slow jumps were, because I'm used to jumps being like this speed all the time.
Uh-oh, he has a guess. Oh. Yeah, he
Get
guessed
it?
right. Yeah, you're right. They did jump all the time.
Alright, so, good. We put it down C, got it, kept it simple, got the throw. Tessa can still turn us around. Again, Tessa has some crazy explosiveness, and she has Exceed. One Exceed, command grab, and Guile is toast.
Pretty much.
That would have been
That,
it.
oh, I think
There it
done.
is.
Yeah, I told you done. Guess the juggle.
You knew it was
That
coming.
exceeds so far too. It's such a far
You
command
knew-
grab.
You knew it was coming. When I saw Tessa had the flashing Exceed, I said, alright, something's coming. Guile's gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be like the whiff down C, but only delay the inevitable.
Ooh,
They're both playing Tessa. They're both playing
If you
Tessa.
can't beat them, join them.
I mean, like she's definitely my secondary character in this game. She's so good. I love how the pigeon works too. The pigeon mechanic.
Yeah, she's sick.
Shit, look at that. Look at that. Look
Very
at the
cool
cat.
character.
I'm trying to grind Tessa myself. I only just started very recently though, but yeah, she's sick.
Yeah, look at that. You see the pigeon when they try to jump in, they just get anti-aired and they get put back in the vortex.
Yeah, this looks wild. I can see why people were talking about her being as good as she is.
She's so good.
Try and get that kitty. Just look at this screen span. Doesn't look like they're playing the same game that the other characters were.
Definitely not.
Like Hio and Iori were doing like KOF stuff, and then comes this character, and she's throwing all kinds of animals and spells
Everything.
and DPs, command grabs.
It is very, very intense space control.
Absolutely, and again, it looks like she's not. You can tell she's not in the same game as the SNK character because she's doing stuff that in the SNK game, like if she was in KOF, she would immediately be like top 1, doing all this crazy nonsense.
And that just goes to show you that, as I said earlier, SVC Chaos is absolutely a zoning, like, friendly game. Like, all the, like, really strong characters have strong zoning tools, great space control. You know, if you don't know how to deal with that, it can be very problematic.
And that was really nice right there, like, the way he dealt with the guard cancel. That's another reason why Tessa's top tier character. Like, you try to guard cancel on her at a bad moment, she'll just command grab you, and then blow up your guard cancel, and then you're back in the mix.
Crazy.
Yeah, privileged character.
Absolutely. But hey, I like zoning. For me,
yeah,
anime
I'm with
games,
it. I like it.
Yeah, for me, anime games are about like
Sagat?
screen spam more so than like actual rush jump. This is
What's-
an SNK game. It's not quite anime, but
Why Sagat though? Against
Yeah, I
Tessa?
was thinking
The
that.
high tiger? Oh, she can't duck the high tiger.
yeah.
Oh, can she?
We saw it earlier. We saw it earlier. That
Oh, really?
that was interesting.
I don't know.
Tiger.
I never see Sagat too much in this game, so.
Yeah, Sagat. We saw earlier there was a Tessa Sagat match, and that was what we figured was the reason why. Because when Tessa blocks, her hurt box extends upward, which means that she can't duck the high tiger.
Yeah, I
So
see.
now Sagat can chuck some plasma, but the thing is, you still have a big life dust. It's not really like Tessa's pressure.
Yo,
to...
but you can land an exceed though. You
yeah.
can land the most. Oh no, the pigeon. The pigeon. I love the pigeon.
Bird to the face. It got his other eye. Look at this, like an Alfred Hitchcock film with that bird right to the face. It is Halloween after all, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for your spooky movies, your spooky shows, and your spooky characters.
Now, to give credit, it's an awkward choice that he went for Sagat, but he's doing a pretty good job getting those anti-airs against Tessa's jumps.
You saw how that high tiger grazed her and still hurt that much?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, good! Okay, so
Good.
Scott might have this one. Sorry, but again, Tessa does have Exceed, and she might be saving it. She might consider this round lost and save for round 3 if she needs it.
Yeah, Santo's gonna have to play very carefully. I mean, he took it this round, but there's no telling what could happen the third round. This is set point.
Alright, this is... I love seeing Sagat thrive like this. Good trade! Again, with the way Super scales this game, just hitting it raw like that, even as a partial hit, it's still gonna hurt like crazy.
Yo, that high tiger for real. That's godlike. Yeah, I really had no idea until the matchup played out.
This is exciting. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the stage we've given these players so we could learn more about this game. It's nice to see Sagat show off like this, because as you said, I don't see him often, but it's great that we're
Oh,
like this.
he jumped the
Oh,
Exceed.
he jumped him away!
He jumped the exceed.
Yo!
Yo,
I
he's in
thought
there.
he
He's in
had
there
him.
now. He's in there now. He just holds down the fort. He just went off zoning. Don't get command grab, bro. Oh, uh-oh, the pigeon.
Uh-oh. Alright, he's got Exceed too.
He's
So
cornered.
his Exceed this game is Tiger Genocide. So if Tessa gets careless and tries to go too crazy like command grab, there might be a Exceed waiting for her.
I think. Oh, wow.
Doesn't need it though.
Santo.
Chasing down with those big jump Ds.
Yeah, that was hype. That was hype, son. Santo.
Absolutely crazy stuff.
Accusations. Again, it's Halloween, so average Hitchcock the birds. I mean, most of the townspeople got mauled by like pigeons and stuff.
Yeah, also his
So getting
Matcherino is also absurd at $312. We love to
What?
see it. We still have 51 codes to use, guys. 6-man
Well, that's
turn.
like, yeah. Well, that's Halloween. People are showing off their tricks, and you're getting treats in return.
Oh, so that, is that a match? No, it's not a match.
Yeah, no, that's not a match. That's Japan.
Oh, they're just playing. All right, well.
Yeah, they're just playing. I mean, I feel like that's what all the Japanese players on Fightcade, they just play among themselves. Maybe like South Korea and some West Coast, but mostly just among themselves.
Yep. You playing your match now, Lich? Now that you're back?
Yeah, I'll get my set out with Yamete out of the way. So, yeah, then that will be the conclusion of our 10th set of the tournament, meaning once this is over, then we'll only have 5 more sets.
Yep. A little bit past the halfway points.
But, absolutely great stuff so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonderful stuff to everyone who has played thus far. Thank you to those in the chat who are watching, donating to Matcherino, supporting SVC Chaos. It's a lovely Saturday evening, and we appreciate you spending with us. Thank you.
And we are in set.
Yeah, I'm in. Well, waiting to be in.
So lovely Sunday morning.
Right, because you're in Europe.
Yo, we got some Hugo?
Bro, it's 4 a.m. God help.
Oh yeah, it's late. It's late over there, brother.
Press is oh, they're letting the intros play out. You had me
boo.
going there. So
Definitely.
the artist of this game is a guy named Nona. He's also working on TMNT Cross Justice League, of which I am one of the storyboard writers for. And I was a guy in charge. I was a guy in charge of proofreading and, in some cases, writing the dialogue that you just saw Kim and Hugo exchange.
Yo, yeah, I'm loving seeing this Hugo. Another character I don't see too much.
Because he's
yeah.
new, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, Hugo in this game, we talk about we talk about Hugo's struggles in other games.
Yeah, this game is
nothing
terrible.
Compared to this game. This is rough.
Yeah, the animation is sick though.
It is. I remember being excited though, because CPC animation was still a new and exciting thing that had not yet been conceived. This was, for many people, the first experience with Hugo.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Third Strike. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, that was great.
All right. So even though Gigas Breaker is simply the end result for many Hugo matches in Street Fighter games, that was a exceed move. That's a one-shot. He can no longer command grab like that. He still has that move, the Hammer Mountain, and shoot down backbreaker though.
Nice, super. It's big damage.
Got it.
Yep.
The overhead.
Got the overhead.
Yo, you couldn't even guard cancel that.
You had to hang on to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lichmassacre did say there are some things with Hugo that are kind of abusable, but there are ways around it.
Yeah.
Let's see if Lich can figure that out.
I mean,
right
he
now,
does have
Yamete.
something. Oh, never mind.
Oh no! Shut down!
My God.
Are we gonna see Hugo win a set?
Bro, it's Yamete playing, of course.
Probably, because like I said before, I'm not that good at this game. I just play for fun and I love this game.
Same, bro, me too.
Well, that's why we're here. We're also here to like learn our matchups too. So I'm really grateful for Yamete showing off this Hugo. Let's see what mine makes of him. Uh-oh, jumping in and got the command grab. Went for a lariat, nobody home. Going in with those, so that's jump B, and that has a really good hitbox, especially as an air-to-air. Grand number 1, got the sweep, got the overhead, jumping in, empty. Yeah, that's the old way we would do those command grabs when we're scrubs. We would just jump and then buffer, and then as we land, we have the SPD. The old school telegraph, ladies and gentlemen. None of this walking SPD stuff as we learned later in our lives. That forward A, my friends. What?
Yeah, that's like a nasty fly swat, huh?
Yeah, it's that's a command normal in this game, and it hurts a lot. You can also get some cancels off of it. Like I've seen people get a combo using max mode. Oh, where you going? Big layer to the face. Got the overhead, went for a shoot down, whiffed it, got the command grab. Yeah, there we saw it earlier. I mentioned that. That SWAT is something you can do in max mode. Bust out! Killer bees, and where you going? Gigas. Man, this Hugo. This is worth staying up late for, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Akuma.
Most definitely.
I have a feeling if he goes for air fireballs, he's gonna get shot down. I just have like this nasty feeling as soon as he goes up, Akuma, Hugo's gonna read him. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Oh no! Thankfully he landed after Hugo was already trying to go for an SPD. This is timing on it.
Nice command
Jumping
grabs.
up, SPD.
Yo, I love that backdash. You saw him flying?
Well, I did, yeah. Hugo with the DBZ kind of get me out of here. Alright, don't jump him too much. He's got bar, and I have a feeling Megaton Press would be whatever weird angle Akuma tries. Demon Flip, DP. Alright, wait for the knockback. We out. DP. Trying to go for, looks like the guard cancel. Alright, he's saving the bar. He probably
use Demon?
There.
Oh no. Because the jab came out.
Yeah, he's out. Demon is no longer available for Akuma. So, that big explosive command grab, gone. Forever. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a big risk in just letting your exceeds pop like that. If nothing happens, then you can't use it anymore, period. Whether it hit or not. They do not have King in this game. Alright, now they're just flinging stuff. You see Hugo trying to control space with that stand A. Jump A.
Oh no.
Sadly no.
Oh, he's dead, he's dead.
Oh no! Yeah, you're dead. Die.
Actually over 50%. I was actually slightly over 50%.
Yep. That's the secret Hugo tech.
Thank you, Yamete, for the Hugo inspiration. We appreciate you.
Don't pick him up, please, God.
Yeah, like I said earlier, GG's to him, by the way, but yeah, I mean, Hugo, if you know how to utilize your meter, he can definitely get some good punishes. The problem with Hugo is, the reason I put him at bottom 1 in a tier list with all the bosses included, is if you're going against those bosses specifically, especially someone like Mars people, where they can just zone you out all day, that basically means he desperately needs to use meter to even get in and guard cancel front step. And I mean, especially if you're dealing with those kind of bosses, it's like he needs meter in order to be like really punish effectively, but he also needs meter to deal with zoning. And so it's like he's just constantly fiending for meter, and you know, that's just obviously I'm not doing a good job, but it's just extremely bad for him if he's stuck against the zoner matchup. And yeah, no, he's just gonna cry at that point.
Alright, cool. Let's have a quick look at the bracket. You know, see where we are. Oh yeah, so up next, HuBBs and Doctor. And then like we're almost like 2/3 of the way through round 4. Or about to be. Hope you guys
challenge me. Alright guys. See you later.
Alright, later man. Thank you for stopping by.
In the wild, Crocodile.
Get some rest, brother. Hope you guys are enjoying. Shout out to you guys just blowing up the match arena out of control. At $313 is no slouch, guys. Thank you guys all for contributing to the tournament. Alright, looks like they're in game, so let me get started.
Yep, they are in set.
Yeah, Firebrand. So Firebrand is one of the 2 secret end bosses of this game. And I remember when I saw he was announced for Ultimate Marvel 3, I immediately have flashbacks to how many quarters I lost first playing against him in the arcade. I'm glad I found a way to play this on MAME, so I would have gone through my allowance trying to beat him.
Yeah, the crazy part is the AI doesn't even play him at his full potential. Red Reamer in this game, my god, he is just a nightmare to deal with.
All the minions he summoned, and many of them, aren't a few of them unblockable?
No, what he does have is, he has an attack where he flies directly at you, which is unblockable.
Yeah.
All of his minions, though, are definitely blockable.
But the minions, like, are coming at, like, really obnoxious angles, so he paralyzes you like that, so he can fly into you.
Yeah. Now, the thing with, I mean, we'll get to it when we get to the boss exhibitions, but yeah, Red Reamer, he does have his weaknesses, so he's not, like, top 1.
I see Vato, who just got done commentating the Samurai Showdown Top 8 for Summer Jam, Arturo's YouTube page, saying he would have won if he entered. So, go ahead and remedy that. Is enter next time. That's all I'm saying.
He always says that.
I know.
I mean, it's funny that he always says it, but it's true. He always does.
Yeah,
And
he might keep going.
He's a Terry main, so gotta respect it.
Yeah, we have a few people in the DMV who have that attitude, but it's a good attitude to have. Just say, motivate you for next time. Say, next time I'll enter and I'll prove my worth.
Absolutely.
Nah, not the one you wanted. He probably would have gotten more if he did the Flash Kick Super. But if he, at the same time he did, he might have just gotten a butt to the face because that would have been overhead.
Yeah, you gotta love the farts.
Yeah, those things hurt. They have a big hitbox too. We saw earlier he was stopping Kyo in his tracks with those things. Uh-oh, we're playing the Sam Show guessing games. How many times are we gonna do the hip slam? Alright,
Okay, how about the fart, bro?
Hub doing great right now. He is keeping Guile at bay, beating him at his own game. Alright,
14
Doctor
seconds.
He can hang on to this, I think. Uh-oh. Time's running out. Did you lose it?
Got him.
No! Sonic Hurricane!
Man.
And that was very calculated. You knew he was going to wait for Earthquake to get overzealous. And as soon as he did, he made sure there was going to be a big Sonic Hurricane landing on it. That's his Exceed move. And he saved it. That's what Exceed move for. Saving it just when you need it the most. That one shot, it's now or never. And that was the time. Good stuff to Doctor for playing the waiting game properly. Total wipeout. Big damage to Earthquake. So he can't... Just a moment.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing the Doctor. He's doing not a bad job just getting those pokes in with Sonic Booms. And HuBBs is really struggling to get those mix-ups as Earthquake in. Tried to use Super so that he could punish Guile throwing out a Sonic Boom, but didn't work. He expected it, saw it coming.
I really like how he is using Sonic Boom to punish those teleports. He also used, like, cancel out the cloud. Like, he recovered so fast, he canceled out the cloud and still had time to block that teleport. That's really fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's not at, like, the optimal space for Guile, but he's still doing a good job just poking HuBBs. And, you know, Earthquake is fairly slow, so he's giving HuBBs a lot of crap to deal with. And he has, yeah, just like that.
And look, he saved all that bar because he was in max mode. He's still level 2, so he's got a big stock to make things happen. Oh, no.
Yeah, wasted bar.
Yeah, wasted bar, unfortunate.
Yeah, he's doing his best to keep HuBBs in the corner, which you should do with Earthquake, because Earthquake, if he's stuck in the corner, some very janky stuff happens.
Well, the good news is, oh no! So, the invincibility only works if it hits Guile first, sadly. So, we'll be too slow to catch. Yeah. I was thinking that finally he had his call, but again, that Sonic Boom recovers so gosh darn fast. Oh, by the way, whiffing throws cost you bar in this game, so don't be whiffing throws or you will burn through your bar rather quickly.
Yeah, like, you can actually still throw even when you have a 0 meter, but if you whiff a throw, it'll cost you 20% of your meter no, not 20%, it'll cost you 25%, so for some reason, they made that design choice.
Oh, I whiffed the throw and there went a quarter of my bar. Yeah, that has to be, like, heart-wrenching.
Yeah, I guess they did that just to, like, punish players for trying to spam throw, considering throws do recover almost instantly.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you think that's a really bizarre reasoning, keep in mind this is 2003 this game came out. We didn't know any better back then. People were just throwing whatever to the wall and seeing what stuck.
Yeah, it was Dark Days, guys.
Nice. He was going too crazy with those crouch Bs. Yeah, I was worried HuBBs was going to get a timed over again at the select screen. There's a time over, select screen's not the place to do it. You notice modern select screens give you like 60 seconds. They give you plenty of time to pick who you want.
Yeah, I feel like this game gives you enough time to pick as well, but if you're trying to input if this were the original game like this is right now and you're trying to select one of the bosses, it's pretty unforgiving in that regard, but just regularly picking a character, you get just enough time.
Alrighty, so Doctor is on set points. He has played a great game so far. We've seen some very creative methods to cancel out the cloud of gas that Earthquake was using earlier this tournament to keep Kyo at bay at least. So again, because that Sonic Boom recovers so quick, it means that even though Earthquake has all these great anti-zoning tools, he has to be on point using them, almost like reading it rather than reacting to it. Because Guile recovers so quick, could just be a wasted resource or a big punish.
And I mean, he's getting these Samurai Showdown mix-ups pretty on spot right now. I think he's finally starting to figure out how to really deal with Guile.
It's been working, because Guile can't really store a flash kick when he's trying to figure out those. And you saw earlier when he tried punishing with a super, it only caught Earthquake off the ground, didn't really get much off of it. So some supers, if you graze, it'll do big damage. Guile's total wipeout is not one of those supers. You see pretty much every hit does about the same damage. As opposed to like a Mega Tiger where just one hit nuked Tessa's health. And then scaled lightly on the way down. He could not ignite the far of his breath. That would be crazy if he could have like that effect like Athena in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, where you could ignite like a lingering cloud, but sadly, no, you can't do that with Earthquake.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a good design idea, though. Maybe for next time. And yes, Godzilla match. This game is mad underrated. Keep in mind, we have the boss and mid-boss characters on the Banhammer, so you're seeing the base cast only, and when it's these rules, you're seeing just how deep this game really is, other than certain outliers.
Yeah, I mean, certain outliers, but this game, it's like, if you've never really played it, this game has so much matchup knowledge, so much knowledge checks, like, it really tests your patience, how well you control space, how well you can punish consistently, how you manage meter. It's a spectacle.
And good stuff, the Doctor, he wins 3-0.
Welcome back, gentlemen.
Welcome! We appreciate the exhibition of how to unpack that Guile Earthquake matchup.
What have I done?
Good stuff with the 3-0 against HuBB's Earthquake.
Yeah,
Okay.
really, GG's. So, I wanted to say something to chat real quick. What are the hacks like? Basically, SVC Plus is just the same as regular SVC, but the bosses are they're already like unlocked, so you don't have to input codes for them. However, the final 4 bosses are still not selectable, whereas Super Plus, all 36 characters are selectable, even the final 4 bosses. But the problem with that is Geese and Zero, they have their voice lines completely removed from Super Plus so that they could make space for the remaining 4 characters, since this is a Neo Geo ROM after all.
Yep, Neo Geo. Although, like, this game did come out on, like, JAMA and Neo Geo. One of the rare games to do it, yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately for the ROM itself, there's just not enough space for the voice lines, so whoever made the ROM hack decided to just remove those, and at least that way all characters could be unplayable.
Reminds me when I played a KOF 98 hack that had like Eiji and Kasumi, but they had no voice lines.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, looks like you're up, Lich.
I wanted to get, I'll do my sets really quickly, but I wanted to get the Doctor out of the way just so he can, like, if he really needs to.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, do it. Panty.
Yeah, no, I mean he's in Europe. This is 4:22 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. Yeah, go ahead. Play.
Yeah. It's Halloween and Doctor's up at vampire hours right now.
That's what we call the graveyard shift, my guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Well, works for Halloween too. Keep going.
Well, yeah. Okay, so
right.
I'm playing the last set.
Yeah, this is your final set for you.
Let's go.
And then Yep, after this, we will have 3 more sets to go through for the tournament.
Excellent. See you guys on the other side.
See you on the other side, my friend.
So yeah, in the meantime, very glad to see that the Matcherino is this high, and truly a wonderful treat to see, man.
Yeah, you love to see it, especially for the underrated games.
And yeah, this game is absolutely underrated.
And you are here to enlighten us on exactly why. Thank you, Lich, and thank you everyone who has participated in this tournament thus far. And thank you everyone watching, and thank you everyone who has donated to Matcherino thus far. We still got some time left. We're at $314.40. You still got 4 sets left before we wrap things up with the tournament.
We still got 46 codes left to use, guys.
Yeah.
All that free.
Make it happen, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, log in with your Twitch and just jackhammer that claim code button.
And then hit the sponsor quest as well. It doesn't end, guys. Look at all these sponsor quests to milk. All of it.
So we're still waiting for the Doctor and Panikko to play. I don't really know where Panikko is. Okay, let me tell him that the Doctor is pretty late.
Yeah, he's just talking to the chat right now. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Shouts to everybody watching. Shouts to the subs as well. Just want to shout out Ziggy Pigster for throwing in 20 subs earlier. That was pretty awesome. And yeah, you know, we're getting that doctor match going. They're just communicating in the chat.
Yeah, so Panikko should know now that it's like graveyard shift for the Doctor, so they're in set now.
Okay.
Going Kasumi versus Guile, this is gonna be a very interesting matchup.
Didn't we see this earlier?
No, I think that was...
Yeah, we did.
I
think that was...
Terry and Kasumi.
Yeah, Terry and Kasumi.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you, when Kasumi does her Super Shockwave, is it going to stop Sonic Boom at all?
As far as I'm aware, no. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest, but as far as I'm aware, not really. It's still gonna go through it, I think. What Kasumi should be doing with her Shockwave is she should be backdashing as a defensive option, and during her backdash, just do the air version of it, so that way she can at least use it as a keep away tool, and that also helps her build meter.
Got it. Trying to remember what to say after that. Yeah, so wait, she can do air scratch off a backdash? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she can do that in KOF as well.
I thought for sure she got it there. I saw Guile charge, and I thought that was the time he was going to try something. But luckily for Guile, nobody was home with that parry, and now he don't have to worry about it.
And this might help some viewers now, actually. If you've played KOF 2002 UM, this is more or less the exact same character for Kasumi. Obviously, she's not identical. Like, she loses some, like, utility, of course, but she's not good in this game, but in terms of a move list, she's the same character.
That max mode combo was gorgeous.
Yeah, if this were 2002 UM, that would just destroy his guard bar as well if he were blocking, but unfortunately, since this is SVC, it's really only good if you actually hit with it, because if you don't, then you can just front step it and they punish Kasumi free for it. So it's really good that he was able to hit confirm it.
My only complaint about the backgrounds is they're kind of lacking in color. They're just kind of like all a blend of brown, green, and blue, unless you get to the stage of the underworld, which is like a much different, more vivid color. My goodness, Kasumi!
Ooh.
Oh no, I didn't get all of it. I thought I got all of it. Thankfully, because it grazed her, it's one of those supers where even if you graze her, it's going to hurt a lot. So losing out on some hits doesn't make that much of a difference. Oh no!
Missed the command grab.
Unfortunately,
Oh, nice
good
counter.
carry. Where are you going? Watch those jumpins'. Now he got it. Big command grab, and panikko is on the board. 1-0 against Doctor. Sticking with Guile? Not going to Ryu.
So speaking of backgrounds, I think the reason they made that color choice intentionally was because it is technically a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, makes sense.
Otherwise, one other thing I wanted to say, you can get some combos with Kasumi's light buttons, but overall, Kasumi's light buttons are they're not very good because it's like the only real confirms she gets off of it are either half circle back forward punch, which is hard to combo into anyways, and confirm more specifically, but also her command grab super, that's all you really get. But when her light buttons don't actually give her like any reliable combos like you would expect in a KOF-esque game, it's pretty problematic for Kasumi.
Got it, that makes sense.
Yeah, which is why you're also seeing a lot of blocked attacks from Kasumi as well, because getting any hit confirms with her in general is just really difficult.
One thing I really liked, I should point this out by the way, it's not so much an Infinite you saw Kasumi blast Guile with, that is a max mode combo. Think of it more like what you see with King of Fighters 2002, or like Vism or A group type stuff in a way. So it's only if you have full bar, and the more you do it, the quicker that bar starts to dissipate.
One big difference from 2002 is that you get a lot more max mode to work with in this game.
Yeah, you don't have to pop anything, it just activates naturally. Passive resource. Boy, so right now, Doctor is keeping it close. And we mentioned earlier, the big shockwave is not going to be a great way to blow up that fireball.
Yeah, I mean, panikko, he's just playing very patiently right now, as he should. And they both have access to Exceed. He has max mode, though.
And that should do it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Kasumi up 2-0 against Doctor. When some characters get KO'd, their scream sounds so blood-curdling. Yeah, some of them definitely are extra with it. Like, Athena's is a pretty good KO, particularly when it comes to the that slow crumple version. Bison sounds like agonized when he gets KO'd in this game, as he should, because he's constantly struggling. Alright, speaking of struggling, we have a cannon battle right now. This is like Art of Fighting 3 right now, between Ryo and Kasumi. Good anti-air. He went for that brain chop, but Kasumi is waiting for him. Oh, now she's going crazy with those anti-airs. Alright, got that blast. And make it hurt. Oh no! Still recovered in time.
I have a feeling that Doctor is playing Ryo kind of like I do. Because he does a lot of the like sort of gimmicky stuff that I do. Just like go for quarter circle forward K whenever they're blocking low, or then just look for the low kicks. Just raw super house show Koken a lot. Hien Kaku if you need to. He's just playing a lot of the special move game right now. Trying to force Kasumi to approach him instead. Oh, whiff super from Kasumi though.
Again, a whiff super. I guess the juggle points really aren't that great, I suppose.
Yeah, kind of difficult, but not very easy to juggle with, so... It's just it's a weird matchup because they're both defensive characters, so you want... Ideally, both characters should trying to open each other up, but instead they want to wait, and... Very awkward matchup. They're just... Man...
Kasumi can hold the charge of that claw though, so she could maybe wait until Ryo starts flying close to the ground and then let it rip. I think the issue for that one at least is that she's letting it go way too early.
Yeah, and it's looking like that Doctor's gonna take it. Oh, he does.
Man, Kasumi just got completely mollywopped there. I was thinking there was gonna be like a parry or some kind of force out, but every time Kasumi stood back up, there was a jumping attack waiting for her, and couldn't really do much about it.
I'm sorry, he's picking M.bison.
Oh man, panikko. I guess he wants to make it interesting. We talked about Bison. Again, this is the Make-A-Wish Bison. And, yeah, this is rough. So he has almost no cancelable normals to speak of. His Psycho Crusher has no real fright to it. Like, it just kind of hurts, maybe. It's not particularly fast. His scissor kick is not very good either. Somewhat safe. His supers have no real invincibility frames, so they get stuffed, not even trade, just flat out stuffed easily. But for now, panikko's making it happen. Just keep it simple with basic Bison stuff.
I think it's safe to say the Doctor has no idea what to deal with in this matchup. Because he's just playing very, like, turtle-like, just scared to push any buttons.
And right now, yeah, it's interesting to see. So again, we can't really say too much about this matchup. Because first, Doctor has to really do something to... Woo, that's bold! You just walked up to him, and Ryo is trying to walk away, but Bison's having none of it. He's getting shut out with basic head stomping. You could at least DP the Skull Divers, couldn't you?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, I'm surprised it kept taking it, because it was coming to clear, like, panikko was kind of autopiloting there. Teleporting out actually worked. And be careful. Are you trying to maybe just kind of play your food until you have Exceed and make a Suck Rush at the end? Alright, got a trade there.
Yeah, so M.Bison's teleport is actually not that bad. It's just what makes it difficult to like really be good is the fact that it has recovery at the end, so it's risky in that regard. But as an escape tool, it's not bad since it has immediate startup.
What is panikko doing? He had this! Was he trying to like buffer the Omega Psycho Crusher? That's what I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was like, I'll just hit you and I'll just probably come push you about just kill you outright with the Omega Psycho Crusher. But no, he just gave that round away. That's really weird.
I mean, if you are in the corner as M.Bison, at that point you may as well just give up because you don't have anything reliable at that point.
Well, he got out of the corner and just walked forward and did nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what he's... I guess he just wants to make it entertaining for us, which he is doing, but it's such a weird pick.
I would love if Bison won a set, make no mistake about it, but just don't like turn your block button off where like he's just walking forward, just eating hits right now. Yeah, it's fine he wants a showboat, but he has full meter now, like he just go Psycho Crusher like right now. Just wait for Ryo to go airborne and blast off. Yeah, there's between showboating and throwing the set. That time you're just holding forward and not really doing anything. You're not going for a throw, you're not pressing a button, you're not trying to stuff anything, you're just, hey, hit me please. Begging you.
So who's he going for this time? Is he going for Shiki?
Is this like an accidental pick there for Bison?
Okay, this will be interesting.
Alright, you got the cancel command throw. Okay, you got that reverse input nonsense going for you. I mentioned earlier, when you get Shiki's kiss, reverse your input as long as that skull's over your head. You gotta break it by hitting her. So yeah, down. So I do love that he's actually confirming from that using the forward A moves. That's really cool. So that's a combable command grab.
And Shiki also definitely has a much better teleport than M.Bison. It's probably the second best teleport in the game, actually.
I've seen work out much better. Alright, now we got some max build combos, but dropped it sadly. Where you going? Got hit by the super, and that takes the round. panikko is now on set point.
Yeah, this is definitely a case I think the Doctor just doesn't know how to deal with this matchup, and Shiki is definitely like a very rushdown heavy character, which really good mix-ups, and
her walk speed's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. Her supers, I mean, she has like one good super. Outside of that, it's like her using her meter for it's kind of awkward, I feel, but she still got really solid mix-ups. And of course her command grab.
By the way, Carrion, she has that move, but it's in the Sam Show 64. And before this game came out, that was the only game she was really in. panikko takes it 3-2.
Yeah, actually it surprised me that SNK chose to pick her for this game, considering she was only like in the Neo Geo 64 hardware.
Well, clearly paid off. She's pretty popular nowadays. Even before the new Santo came out, she was always like in crossover games and stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, gentlemen.
Have a wonderful evening, Doctor, or a wonderful morning in this case. Enjoy well-deserved rest.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Absolutely.
at least I didn't get clobbered that bad. I'm cool. Fucking sleep-deprived gaming, bro. It's the way to go.
I don't know, man. I'm not really one for it, but you do you, my friend.
Me neither, bro. This is a one-time only. I was so hyped for this tournament because it's so fucking great. I was like, damn, gotta.
Yeah, dude, go get some rest. Play some gaming.
Bison gaming. I'm starting to mumble like fucking Robert De Niro in The Irishman. Come on, guys.
Have a good evening, Doctor. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, guys. Have a good one.
Peace.
And good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Doctor, out.
Alright, so now we'll have me versus Panikko first to 3. So I'll get my sets out of the way. And challenge first to 3.
Yeah, still got a couple of matches left in the tournament.
Yep, 3 more. And we should now be in set. Well, it's taking its time to load a little. Yeah, 3 more sets. I'm in 2 of them. And yeah, we should be in set now. I'll see you on the other side.
I bet. Catch you later.
All right. Back up. There we go. Just checking the scores for the Suns game. Sadly, we're getting mollywopped by the Blazers right now. Alrighty, it's going to be Lichmassacre playing Rio and Panikko going back to the Wish.com M.bison. Let us see if Panikko fights at full strength now, because he kind of turned his controller up by holding forward last time we saw this Bison. Seems like it's more serious now. He did really good for a while. They just said, I'm going to give up and see if I can play Shiki a little bit later. But for now, he's starting off with Bison. And let's see if he can be the best Bison that this Wish.com Bison can be. Alright, so as you can imagine, my matchup knowledge is... Oh, that's interesting, though. You don't have that many juggle points. That's one way to do it. Got the air off the head stomp, and got the skull diver, and got a jump heavy punch off of it. Hey, Street Fighter 5, all you get is like a hard... not even like a soft knockdown off of the skull diver as in air to air. So go figure. He gets more stuff this game than he does Street Fighter 5. Alright, punchies, jumping in and didn't, yeah, as I stated earlier, these jump-ins are pretty hard to combo from, so in most cases, you'll be lucky if you manage to get a full combo off a jump-in. So Bison just mashing throws is not the worst idea when someone comes in like that. So far, Panikko playing well, a little bit too far to get the skull diver set he got last time. Ooh, no! Maybe he wanted a super as a punish there. That could have been a big damage punish. And he's going crazy with these teleports. Actually recovering pretty fast. I didn't think teleport that impressive up until I saw Panikko start using it, and it got him out of trouble pretty quick too. You see he's recovering pretty fast. Another throw. Watch it. Oh no! Big blast to the face. And I think Lich got this. Good stuff, Lich. The Suns are on a back-to-back, that is correct. But it's only quarter 2, so I hope they can pull it off and they can rest happy. Alright, good DP from Rio, and there's a throw, keep in the corner. So Bison doesn't really have much of a way of pressure, he just has like a really fast walk speed, since his scissor kick is kind of doo-doo. Not really in terms of like, say, just like execution really had that kind of oomph that other scissor kick do in other games that he has it. Most scissor kicks usually like the start of his block pressure, but this game not so much. Good job evading. So Lich still has plenty of bar. He can. He has max. Bison just lost his, but again, Bison only have much to exploit from Max. A lot of his meter, not spent on supers, can be spent on guard canceling. Good swap back, and now Rio has no bar whatsoever. Jutting away! Okay, so the X-Seed's gone, but Panikko's gotta be careful. Alright, he managed to seal it there, he's up 1-0.
Here comes the challenger! Come on!
Alright, so what happens next is... Man, look how much bar he's actually in the worst state. Look how fast his double reverse is recovering. So he built almost a full bar just whiffing double reverses. Would be nice if Cross Tech can still do that, but they nerfed that in 2013. Alas. Alrighty, so Bison is... Alright, tried doing something there, but Rio instead managed to get out. So now Bison's cornered. Gonna throw him back in there. Jumping over, raw Psycho Crusher. Hey, good stuff, Hydro. Thanks for following Arturo. I'm sure he appreciates it. Tried swinging, and he got sucked in with the punchies. Blasting, and good. Okay, Rio didn't press anything or go crazy. I thought maybe Rio maybe try something explosive like that, and that would have for sure been a Rio on the ropes if that Crusher hit him. But sadly for Panikko, now that he's used that Mega Psycho Crusher, he cannot use it again. Hit or block, it's gone. And, oh, make it hurt. There you go. He finally got a link. And a head stomp seals it. We got actual links, ladies and gentlemen. They do exist. Raw Psycho Crusher, Raw Psycho Crusher, Raw Psycho. Alright, now we're playing like Street Fighter 2 now, trying to get those cross-up crushers. And it worked for a bit. And look at all these whiff buttons, or these whiff specials that Bison is doing. Look how much meter that built. And again, that comes in handy because a lot of Bison's defensive measures are going to come from guard canceling, where he just dash forward and does a throw. He does a throw there, and now he has max. He didn't really have much way of max combos, but as you can see, he has some pretty damaging supers should he manage to get his hands on somebody. His Sudoku super is pretty bad, but his Mega Psycho Crusher is not too bad. Or sorry, his Super Psycho Crusher, which is the one from CVS2. The one you saw the Exceed boot is from Alpha 3. Alright, so good air from Rio, DPing. And a regular Psycho Crusher, Panikko is now up 2-0. For how much we've been dumping on SVC Chaos Bison, he's about to sweep Lichmassacre? Let's find out. Who is next? What will be Lich's answer to the best SVC Chaos Make-A-Wish Gibson? Okay, Kyo is not the worst idea. We've seen Kyo have some pretty nasty grind with his own max setups. So, he might be able to shut down those double bursts. That's why he's going to those rainbow kicks. He's saying, alright, if he goes airborne, I'm going to have to do something about it. However, getting that 3-piece off of the head stomp, not what Kyo's hoping for. Good head stomp again, skull diver, head stomp again. So Crouch Heavy Punch actually has some decent cancelability. Surprise. Panikko is on set point. With Bison the underdog. Blast, that's gonna hurt. That's almost 3% life. All it took was just one correct call from Kyo and he nuked a lot of Bison's health. Panikko jumping around like his House of Pain. Dashing up and throw. Get the head stomp. And, okay, get the can-can. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Because even though Kyo hasn't had too many solid hits, whatever he does have, he converts off of wonderfully. Which is worth saying for Bison. Bison has to play like ridiculously lame to really put the fear of damage to anybody. And he might be able to turn this around. He's got... I think he got it. Lichmassacre's not done yet. Yeah, talk about that Smix. Bison doesn't really have much in terms of like real reliable bread and butters. It just has to be like super lame. I do like that head stomp combo that he's doing though. And I'm learning that Crouch Heavy Punch is better as a cancelable move than I originally thought. I was thinking more like Crouch Light Punch would be like the main thing. But no, Crouch Heavy Punch has been doing stuff helping cover Bison's track when he goes for those head stomps or those double reverses. Boom! My goodness, so explosive. Now, alright, they both have Exceed. Bust out coming? Bust out coming? Oh no! He's gone. He could just go for... Yeah, I was thinking Bison would go for it with the way Kia was playing, but instead Lichmassacre is who blasts off the Exceed first. So I'm going to assume Bison's being benched. And we're going to see a different character. Kim? Maybe? Yep, Kim. We're about to see a very different sort of match now. Good stuff, and... nice. Alright. So... I'm trying to think. I'm going back to my KOF matchup knowledge. I'm thinking too much like Street Fighter stuff now. With Kim, he does have wreck in this game. He does have a fantastic flash kick. He has dive kick. He has some really good supers. So now that he's in, you see those max combos now, and that completely nuked Kyo's health. I missed the Orochi Nagi. That's unfortunate. Kim does have some really nice animated pants in this game. It's really weird, like there's some moves here, or some animations that clearly got recycled from older KOFs, but his neutral stance is definitely not one of them. That's double? Draw game! We have a draw game in this tournament! A rarity in most cases, but not here with MIC Furby and Lich's lovely SVC Chaos tournament. Again, bosses are banned, this is base cast only. And for panikko, that might be enough. Once again, he is on set point because of the draw game. Kyo could tie with his next round. But it's going crazy slash kicks right now. Get hits, all your fault. Oh no! Guard cancel. Didn't get too much though, but managed to knock him off his feet. Oh good, there's no guard cancel right there. Dashing throw, good block, and... okay. Alright, there's super. Oh, I'm gonna end for their super. Because usually after that, that big blast kick... oh no, he got him. That's a KO. It's tied at 2, ladies and gentlemen. Down to the wire after all. And yes, there is a rule where you can only play a character until you lose. You have your character locked until you lose a match. So that's how it is, Rhea. Versus Hugo. We have said Hugo is the worst character in this game. However much I might have been dumping on Bison, Hugo has it even worse. That being said, whenever we have seen Hugo in this particular tournament, he has made people quite blown up. Let's see if this is what seals the deal against Lichmassacre, who has come out of a 2-0 hole. It's now tied at 2. Next game takes no matter what. They don't have to change, no, but you're not supposed to change unless you actually lose a match. That's typical tournament rules, even outside of this game. Uh-oh, max mode stuff! Give panikko bringing out the crime!
No escape.
It's 10:45 at night, but we're already partying like it's high noon. Because this is a showdown, and panikko is once again on set point. Boom. Getting out of harm's way. Man, that shoot down's really good for just getting out. That's like a way out move in this game. Sadly not in most Street Fighter games, but this game, go for it. It's weird seeing Hugo move this fast. Lichmassacre said earlier, this game is very fast paced, and you're seeing on full display right here. How is our Massacre's throwing out those big Roshinagis now? Uh-oh, there you go. Good guard cancel. Got the can, got the Roshinagi there. panikko in big trouble. Thought Kyo was gonna go airborne, so he went for the Megaton press. Kyo instead stayed on the ground and finished the job. Now it is Lichmassacre and panikko on set point. Big rainbow. Big lariat. And... Oh no, too far away. I see what he's trying to do. Alright, no, he dropped it! That's unfortunate. And there goes that max bar, but the good news is it builds back quickly if you hang on to your resources. Too far away to get that command grab though. Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for it. One more command grab. Got it again. Panikko takes it 3-2.
Alright, so yeah, GG's to Panikko.
And the low tier hero indeed.
Yeah, I think he has like... How many hours? He has nearly... It looks like, okay, so 577.6 plus 169.7 hours. That's an insane amount of time in this game. So he definitely knows his stuff for this game, for sure. Very commendable. Alright, so we have 2 more sets, and what I will do is, I'll get my final set of Santo out of the way. Yeah. And then I'll be back on board one last time. 2 more sets. We'll just get this out of the way with Santo so I can get myself out of the bracket. And then we'll wrap up with HuBBs and Yamete.
Yep. Just remember, guys, still got some Matcherino codes to use. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. We're at $316, which is amazing. But we still have 41 free codes. Also, click on the sponsor quest if you're feeling generous. And see that you're in the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are in set.
The Suns are getting smacked. They're already down by like 16. It's only the second quarter. Whew. Alrighty, speaking of getting smacked, it is time for Santo versus Lichmassacre. Not that I'm trying to imply anything. It's just Santo's Akuma is nutty. Let's see if we see him exploit the full nuttiness in this particular set. Because Akuma got silenced early on the last time we did this. But who knows? Maybe Santo just needs a chance to reset. Because now Akuma's going all in on Rio. And tried to for a low parry from the looks of it. Ooh, there you go. He got the low parry there. And he's trying to fire back, but Rio just can't get anything consistent right now. Akuma keeping things simple with his big rush down. There's that big brain chop. Finally, a chance to breathe. He lands on it. That might have turned the tide. That is major. He lands on it again. Lichmassacre hangs on. Lucky break for sure. These supers hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Things looks to be all Akuma, but Rio hang on with some well-timed, slow super fireballs. And suddenly, it's Rio who has a big lead. I think he's had to burn a lot of bar to get out of that situation. But it's better to lose some meter than lose a round, to be honest. Can you see how explosive this game is? It's anyone's game until the KO bar or the timer goes off. And already Akuma's out of bar. And good stuff to Lich for not flinching through any of that mess. That was not easy. Went to their parry, but Akuma went low. And, oh, he got him! Was that a combo into it? I think that was guaranteed. Well, the good news is Akuma can't do that again. Raging Demon, and that managed to take the round for Akuma. And now he is keeping, oh no, not enough invincibility to get out of that. And now Rio's in big trouble. He can't get out of that fireball flurry. Pinned down and still sucked in. He's still in the corner, and he tried the evasive too from the guard cancel. That's rough. Oh, he got him! That's big damage. Let's see how he ends it. No! I'm sure he wanted more than just a jump heavy kick. And Santo is up 1-0. Alright, big chop. Big chop. Turn this game off, sorry. Alrighty. That was, again, watch the Sun score. They're getting blown out. Probably not going to happen tonight. Anyway. So, I really like the adjustments Lich made but it looks like Santo made adjustments right back. He's not giving Ryo any breathing room. But the caveat to that is, because of guard cancel, that could be exactly what Ryo needs to turn the tide and stop Akuma's momentum. As you can see, Akuma still bleeds more than most characters, and it's really come into effect in that first round. But for now, he's looking full Mugen. Those dive kicks are recovering crazy fast and happening really low on the ground. Yeah, this is the win quote where Akuma says, beating you takes less effort than slapping a baby. And then he goes, not that I'd ever do that. He's being hypothetical. Or metaphorical is more like it. Good demon flip. Yeah, these demon flips come out ridiculously fast. You see just the pace that they're going at right now. Looks very anime. Big fireball to the face. Kouken misses the brain chop. So Ryo does have some auto guard moves, but for now Akuma is going with those dive max combos. They're not really infinites. Again, they're more like A groove or Alpha 2. Bust out Raging Demon. Santos up 2-0 in this first of 3. Yeah, the max mode combos aren't infinites. They're more like those loops you see with Alpha 2 or Vism or A group stuff like that. But unlike those games, there's no pop. It activates passively. Pressure is relentless on Santo's end. Ryo's trying to get something done with the DP, and it managed to kind of slow down the pace a bit, which is exactly what Ryo needed. Nice, good stuff, good blast. I'm sure Lich is trying to think of something. That's his chance. Akuma's trying to be fancy there. Oh, teleport! What a call out from Akuma! They're swinging back and forth, and this is still anyone's round. Despite the momentum Akuma has put on Ryo, there you go, got the demon flip throw, the big dunk. Sunset flip powerbomb, and Akuma is on set point. It's wild right now. I like what Lich is doing, I just don't have the experience to really deal with this, if there is a way to deal with it. I mean, you would think guard canceling would be the answer, but every time he tries something, Akuma's already waiting for him, and back in his place, the momentum starts all over again, and Akuma is wisely saving his bar until he has max so he can start the real rushdown nonsense we were talking about earlier. Or not. Now he's just going to burn some bar, because he sees the end coming, air fireball, a little bit of chip, and Tatsu into DP. Seals the deal, Santos wins 3-0.
Alright, yeah, so GG's to Santo.
That looked really hard to deal with.
Oh no, absolutely is. With Ryo, I mean, I just picked Ryo because I wanted to have fun, but with Ryo, you just gotta play super patiently with him. You definitely don't have the same reliable mix-ups as Akuma does. Akuma can just force you open. With like, he's a crowbar, he can just force you open at any point. And Ryo, I mean, he's just very turtly, very defensive played. He's got to be on point with his pokes, and it's really difficult for Ryo in that matchup.
Understood.
Like, I do think Ryo is still, like, you can just barely get by with him, but that is why I do consider him, like, just, like, scratching the surface at bottom 10, since he does have stuff to work with. It's just when the game is this fast and Ryo needs to be at a more slower pace, it's not very good for him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like, and this confirms as well, when he doesn't have the same range that Akuma does, and Akuma can just throw fireballs, whereas Ryo just has a dinky Kouken that just, like, reaches in front of him, but not actually zones with, then, I mean, what's he gonna do?
I gotcha.
But anyways, we got one final set to go for. It's going to be Yamete and HuBBs We're gonna end this out on a bang. It's gonna be tons of fun to see. And yeah, in the meantime, if you still haven't contributed to that Matcherino prize pot, we're at $317.70 with still
yeah, thank
38
you guys so
coin codes
much.
left.
Yeah, like there's still tons of codes left to use. Make sure to click the sponsor quest as well. Tons of free ways for you guys to contribute to this tournament. 6-man tournament too, so these guys are getting paid. Thank you to Longtooth, GVN, Ziggy Pigster. Also, shouts to the people, shouts to the subs of the channel as well. Appreciate you guys. Y'all the ones that keep it going. And yeah, here's how the tournament played out. Get that last match, Yamete and HuBBs.
Yeah, and then once this is over, okay, they are in set, so we're gonna end this on a bang. So yeah, once this is over, we will feature some exhibition matches as well, just to showcase how insane the game can really get when you allow bosses. Wait, Yamete is picking Vega. Okay, I gotta respect this guy, but man, Vega, just like M.bison, he sucks in this game.
Yeah, not as bad as Bison though.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's not as bad, absolutely not. But I would say he's like.
His Sky High Claw doesn't even reach like reach full screen there. Doesn't it have like a weird like tick sometimes where it only hits like half screen?
Yeah, Vega just has so many weird hitboxes, and it's like, while the fact that he is a fast character, like a fast-paced character, in a fast game, it helps him. You are making some insanely risky calls going for his charge moves, which is what he's known for. Like, very few of them are actually safe, and the rest you can just get very easily punished for, especially with front step being the thing. Like, he's usually a screen control demon, but in this game, it doesn't work that way.
I'm impressed how fast he's charging. It feels like in like when I was playing him, the execution was really, really weird to actually like get these moves come out the way you want them to.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably more that goofy charge positioning stuff we talked about earlier with Guile.
And I mean, he is making Vega work right at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really impressed by this. This looks great. I like the backflip when he realized he wasn't going to hit. Okay, so now charges, or never mind. I'm about to say charges now up and down. Looking like a Hyper Street Fighter 2 Vega all of a sudden.
I mean, with Vega, you're basically just poking all the time, and it can work, but you don't have any combos with him. You have, like, maybe 2 combos you can do, maybe 3. And I think, like, 2 of them are actually practical, and the rest of his combos, you're not going to do them. There's no reason you will ever do them.
Understood.
And he doesn't even have, like, good buttons to press. Like, normally in Street Fighter, he has great buttons to press, but this game, no, they're pretty pathetic.
He seems to be HuBBall first, HuBBall last, to be honest.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm fine with that. That way I don't have to worry about like actual execution. Just alright, just gotta learn my timing for my dives and make it happen. And I really like how. Alright, that is cool though. Going for Scarlet Terrors and then backflips because of the way the hitbox are in this game. So in most games, Scarlet Terror takes him off the ground. In this game, not so much. He's on the ground the whole time, which means he can max cancel into regular backflip to get out harm's way. Or just cancel once he has like a juggle and start juggles that way.
Yeah, for sure. And you also notice one thing, you're never gonna really see Vega actually go for any front steps because he has no use for it. He's a charge character, and that's where all this momentum comes from his special moves. So for him to front step and lose his charge for combos he can't even do in the first place, it just makes no sense for him to use it. So Vega can save meter pretty easily.
Seems like it, and right now Shiki has not really been able to get a nice solid hit in. Yamete is now on set point, and this would conclude the tournament should he win this next game. I do like we're concluding with Vega, though. We've seen a lot of the cast. We haven't seen Dawson. We haven't seen Ken. We haven't seen Mr. Karate. We haven't seen Genjiro.
No Trey.
No Choi. Yeah, Choi is something I've always been curious about in this game, but still, considering how many people are, we've got a nice lots of diversity, and we've even managed to see them show off a lot of cool tech as well. So, thank you everyone who played this tournament. It's been a blast.
Like, this is what I mean when there are some very dedicated players at this game. Like, yeah, this game is broken, but you master it. You can do some insane punishes, just some truly amazing tech, and it is just its own special, unique fighting game in that sense.
And we appreciate you hosting this so we could be enlightened, my friend.
Well, absolutely. I will do whatever I need to for this game.
And trust me when I say I can relate. Alright, so I really like the pressure that Vega's put on Earthquake, backflipping out of those teleports. So yeah, so Earthquake's going in pretty heavy right now, and doing so he's managed to tie this. Vega tried getting away but got teleport slammed. Keep going, keep going. My goodness, that's a lot of chip. Ooh, no, I was worried there'd be an air-to-air there.
Yeah, this isn't looking to be his game.
Yes! Love it! Crimson Claw! I love that move. I actually popped off when I hit someone in CVS2 at Zones of Zoning last week. It's such a cool move. Thank you, Yamete, for ending it in style.
Absolutely. That is a hard XC to land as well.
Yep.
Alright, it is... I believe that's it for me. It's getting close to my bedtime. Arturo, once again, I have missed you terribly.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for letting me commentate. Thanks for letting me commentate some SVC Chaos. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Glad to have you back. And
absolutely.
Congratulations to Santo for winning the tournament. Yamete, okay, you're second place. Panny, third place. 3-2.
Well deserved. Fantastic work, everybody. Lichmassacre, thank you for inviting me over to commentate some SVC Chaos action, and I appreciate the love you're showing this game. And as I said, I can relate. You might know my cross-Tekken struggles and how much I've been trying to showcase the game. So the more the merrier, showing off these wonderful fighting games.
Absolutely. Yeah, this game, I can't stress it enough. I love this game. And I mean, we didn't see any of the bosses, and like I said, I only did that because I thought people would be happier without it, but to be honest, at this point, who cares? We're just, next time I do this, I'm allowing bosses. This game is really, you haven't experienced SVC until you've actually played it for yourself. Watching it is only does so much.
Alright, so I will be running a tournament for the spiritual successor SVC Chaos, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. That is going to be happening next Saturday, October 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on my own personal Twitch, PsychoBlue9. And you can go to my Twitter under the same name, PsychoBlue9, to sign up for that. I will pin it tonight before I go to bed, and that'll be uploaded as a VOD to Arturo's YouTube channel once that is completed.
Thanks, brother.
And speaking of, be sure to sign up for that tournament. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum is fantastic. It has rollback on Flycast finally. We can play this game with real legit netcode. And in the meantime, if you're also interested, there's an SVC Chaos and Neo Geo Battle Coliseum Discord server if you guys are interested. I'll post it in the chat right now.
Alrighty, I'm going to have to sign off now. This is Psycho Blue, Conductor the High Train, Mr. Hype Gems, #CrossWires. Everyone, hope you guys enjoyed the show, enjoyed the exhibition. I will see you all next time.
Who's playing? Alright, later, man. Thank you.
Later.
Yeah, later. Peace.
But yeah, who's playing?